Monday.
Hey, Monday.
Happy Monday, says no one.
Good luck with that.
How about them Huskies?
How about those Huskies?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So they won last night, 75-58.
Ooh.
I just wonder, like, if you're Northwestern, at what point in the game do you know it's over? I have to tell you, at the half, it was 40-18.
Oh.
And Northwestern's walking off the court. I'm like, these guys know they lost this game. You could see their faces that they just knew we're not going to be able to stop this machine.
They're going home early.
Yeah, that's a tough thing for like you got to get that out of their head. They got to come back thinking they can win.
Yeah.
They didn't come back thinking they could win.
No.
Yeah.
It was over.
And the Huskies, man, they're insane.
Yeah. Good stay away.
Yeah. Friday they won 91-52.
That's a shellacking. That's officially a shellacking. That's almost twice. There's almost twice the score.
Well, look at you. Who's a big boy?
I'm a big boy.
Who's a big boy with his mouth?
I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy.
I usually
get a treat.
I get a cookie.
There you go.
Thank you. No.
Ah.
Bacon!
I smell bacon.
No.
Oh, my God. That team is just nuts.
Yeah, in a good way.
I was at a pink night to remember Friday night. It's for Seymour Pink.
Yeah.
And they raise money to help families who are going through cancer struggles.
Right.
They'll pay your electric bills. They're just awesome organization.
Great.
Anyway, I don't know why I remember this, but I'm grabbing a piece of meat at the, I shouldn't be eating meat on Friday, whatever.
Right.
Jesus,
Well,
forgive me.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but you were doing a good thing. You were doing a good thing, so you had carte blanche.
Okay.
Yeah. You walked in there and helped out, and you were like, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
But I just happened to be there when it was announced that Yale won.
Oh, wow.
And oh my God, the brackets that were killed. Who thought Yale was going to win a game? I mean, they lost the next one, and now they're out.
Yeah.
But like, who thought they were going to win?
I guess
I'm just standing there with people, plates of food. They're like, oh, my bracket.
Right. You going to finish that?
I'm like, you thought Yale was going to win?
You going to finish
that? Lose or win or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lost my place. Hand me some meat.
More meat, please.
Yeah.
I want to have some more meat, please.
Yale won a game. Holy crap.
Right.
There goes my bracket.
Right. Pass the gravy.
So UConn takes on San Diego Thursday.
Oh.
It seems like a long time to go between games.
Yeah.
But they do this just for people to watch, right? The rest of the team, and they can prepare all that. Yeah.
Right.
But if you're playing them Friday and Sunday, like this is all built on weekend viewing and commercials and let's make millions off of these kids who are making nothing.
A lot can happen, though, in between those days, you know?
What do you mean?
I mean, that's an awful long stretch of period, time for like one of the guys who fall down the stairs or something could happen. And make a birdhouse.
Put the whole team in bubble wrap.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it can be like making a birdhouse here. It's done with a hammer or whatever.
Justin, you watch basketball?
I only watch the tournament. This is the only time of year I really can't pay any attention.
This is college. Everyone. Like,
exactly.
We'll watch now. Yeah.
And like most normal people, I only root for upsets. So when Yale won, I was ecstatic. I was just looking up. That
would have been funny if you were standing at the buffet table when that was announced and everyone was sad and you were like, yeah!
Right.
I was just looking up online. There are 0 remaining intact brackets nationwide.
Is that right?
Wow.
Off of all major platforms, there are 0 intact brackets left. Everyone who entered is busted.
Wow.
No kidding.
Damn.
Between
Yale did a lot.
Yale did most of that.
Most of them in.
Colorado, Florida was another big one. Colorado beating Florida, I think it was the other big one.
Holy crap! Not one.
Colorado's a team.
Yale wiped everybody out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to go, Yale.
No one saw that one coming.
Way to go, Yale.
Now, if Yale won when was it, last night? Or whenever. If Yale won, they'd be playing UCONN.
Okay.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, that's, yeah.
That would have been like 3,000 to 8.
That's tough. That's a toughie.
But it would have been cool for Connecticut.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Well, didn't happen.
Yep. So,
Yale stayed in it long enough to screw everyone.
right. Ready to go, Yale.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, keep this in mind, Yaleys. You know, when you're crossing the street the next couple days.
Yeah.
I know you like to walk out in front of cars.
Yeah.
People are pissed.
Right. So
be careful.
Maybe think twice.
Look both ways.
Yeah. Wait for the sign.
Yeah. Then run.
Exactly.
They walk right out in front of cars.
Or don't wear Yale apparel.
They walk right out. They don't even give you the courtesy of looking up and acknowledging. You just panic stop for them.
Yeah.
They're in their phones.
Oh, you're supposed to stop.
You have a blessed life. How's that going to be from a wheelchair for the rest of your life?
Exactly, right. You have a nice house with a ramp, but yeah.
These are things I think.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, not really.
Right.
So somebody, and you didn't print this out for me, somebody emailed this to me and then said I couldn't talk about it on the air.
Oh.
Then I read a story about it. I'm like, well, now I could talk about it on the air.
Okay.
So a tribe member emailed me and said, Dan Hurley wears the same clothes every game. His wife brings a portable washing machine with them because he's very superstitious.
Right.
I'm like, oh, wow. Respond.
Yeah.
He emails me back. You can't talk about it.
Why not?
Because it would be, what the hell you say? Something stupid about the curse of the announcer.
Oh, really?
Wait, what curse? There's no curse of the announcer.
Oh, come on now. Not going to superstitions. He wants to smell fresh.
There's a story on it. I don't know which news channel this is from, but why you'll see UConn coach Dan Hurley in the same suit as long as the Huskies are in March Madness. It's
right.
Funny because when he was doing the interview yesterday at the game,
yeah,
you know, mid-game, they're like, what adjustments do you need to do, coach? I'm looking at his shirt. I'm like, that seems like it's the same shirt that he wears all the time. It must be like a uniform, you know, because it's blue and white.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not just the same looking shirt. It is the same shirt.
Right.
So for Hurley, that means wearing the same suit, shirt, socks, and yes, underwear every game.
Underwears.
Quote, my wife, Andrea, she was churning the hand washer last night, and when I left this morning, they were hanging. They looked droopy, but they had the hair dryer on hot, and she had a concoction set up to dry them. The socks got holes in them because I'm running the same socks.
Oh.
The dark blue suit he was wearing is the same one he wore during the run to the national title last year. It also dates back to his Rhode Island days. Hurley said he realized that when he went away from the suit, his teams lost in postseason.
Oh, boy.
Quote, I broke it back out last March. I think it's at the dry cleaner. I'm going to wear that until somebody takes me out.
Okay.
Same goes for the shoes. Brutal shoes, brown shoes, barely have a sole.
At least he's, washing them. Some of these players, they don't wash the underwear or something like that for the entire streak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if they have superstition, yeah. At least he's
How do you
cleaning
know that?
them. I've heard.
I've
heard.
don't wash it.
There's many stories. Yeah, they wear the same pairs of socks or the same jock strap or something like that.
Unwashed.
Unwashed.
Yeah,
at least he's washing them.
tough.
So yeah,
tough.
But that's not a big deal. I mean, what's the problem with that?
Yeah.
That's what he likes.
Right.
No,
it's just
it
now
works.
you're bringing a hand washer with you.
Yeah.
And your wife's in the hotel room.
Which better than
The hand
beats
wash.
in the stream somewhere.
Yeah.
Flat rock.
Hurley is in his 6th season with UConn. The New Jersey native and former Seton Hall guard said he wasn't like this as a player, but as a coach, he can only control so much of the outcome. Then there are the M&Ms.
M&Ms?
Before a game, Hurley eats 8 of the little colorful chocolate candies, but none of the colors of the opponent.
Oh.
That meant no green ones before the Stetson game.
Well, okay, it's a little.
He didn't have to worry about it last night. There's no purple.
Oh,
M&M.
right. It should be. So, I mean, this is not a big deal.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of folks have superstitions like that, especially the sports.
Can you imagine being the kid in charge of having the M&Ms? And it's like right before the game. It's like, all right, I need my 8 M&Ms. How
about Skittles, sir? They melted. I'll be right back. They melted, sir. Right. Runs to a 7-Eleven. Gabby! You gotta pay for
oh my gosh.
You gotta pay for those.
Yeah, you have to travel with just sacks and sacks of them.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know when I'm going to need these.
Right.
Usually before a game, but just in case.
You get to eat the ones he doesn't want.
Yeah. So, all right, go UConn. Man, there's this really wild story here. Channel 3's doing it this morning.
What's that?
A woman accused of stabbing multiple bouncers during a fight at a Southington bar. Now, normally this story doesn't catch my attention, but last night I watched Roadhouse.
Right.
So now I'm like,
okay.
I kind of,
right.
Yeah, we got Dalton. A live Roadhouse going on.
Like Dalton. Yeah. Got stabbed twice.
Did you see any of this story?
I saw something, yeah.
I'm going to do a real quick, short version, but officers from Southington, Plainville, and Cheshire responded to 75 Center Street. It's to 75 Center. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
It's a bar and restaurant for a fight and stabbing around 1:30 a.m. Saturday. Before calling the police, employees of the bar attempted to intervene in an argument involving 28-year-old Andrea Montes, 32 years old, Stuart Chase, and an unknown dude. As the argument escalated, bouncers escorted Adrian Montes and Chase to the front door. Police said both men were argumentative, and Stewart punched a bouncer in the face, causing a fight.
Okay.
During the incident, investigators said Adrian Montes' sister, later identified as 24-year-old Heidi Montes, showed pepper spray and a wand shank that were connected to her keychain and verbally threatened to stab the bouncers.
Okay.
According to police, Heidi Montes then pepper sprayed a bouncer before stabbing him in the face.
Oh.
She allegedly continued and stabbed a second bouncer multiple times in the neck and head.
Oh. Jeez.
This is...
Yeah, that's brutal.
You know?
You pepper spray, then you stab
you come in here to have a good time.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
It's kind of opposite.
Yeah, it's called a social club.
Authorities determined Heidi Montes injured 3 bouncers total before she was taken into custody.
Oh.
2 of the bouncers were transported to the hospital for medical treatment. Investigators said both are reportedly in good condition. Narrowly escaped potentially life-threatening injuries, which means the knife wounds were very close to arteries.
Yeah. Jeez.
Adrian Montes and Chase were also taken in custody. All 3 were charged in connection with the incident. Heidi Montes is from Wallingford.
Oh. That's not Wallingford behavior.
It doesn't seem typical of Wallingford people.
No, he's very chill. Very nice.
Chaz and AJ.
Oh, hello?
Hi, you're on.
Oh, I'm on air?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing this story. It sounds pretty wild.
Okay. Did you...
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to let Justin sort this one out.
Yes, please.
I thought it was someone who knew someone in the fight.
Right.
And I thought we were going to get some good info. That's the greatest thing about taking these calls is that sometimes you just, wow, we just learned a lot more.
Right. Then there's that one.
All right. Then there's that guy. The top 10 things do-it-yourselfers shouldn't do. 203-882-9757.
Channel 3, Biller and Associates Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather. Mostly sunny, upper 40s to 50, 33 now in Guilford.
95 southbound traffic is beginning to build in Bridgeport, or exit 26, heading down to 21 Round Hill Road in Fairfield. No major delays reported on the Merritt Parkway southbound or northbound at this time. This report is sponsored by the W.I. Clark Company. W.I. Clark provides superior equipment, parts, and service to the construction and landscape industry across Connecticut. They represent great brands like John Deere, Wirtgen, and Leeboy, and their employees have been the key ingredient behind their success since 1925. Online at wiclark.com. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Okay, we're going to be doing a top 10 list. That's top 10 things do it yourself or shouldn't do.
Yes.
I could tell you, you shouldn't cut down trees.
No, you should not.
It's a very dangerous thing.
Yeah, and damaging.
And you could send the tree the wrong way.
There were tons of videos on YouTube of people did it themselves and wiped the house out, the car out, everything else out, themselves out.
I got to tell you, I've had a couple of times at the project house where you cut a tree and you box it out and you think it's going to go in one direction and it just says, you know what?
Nah.
Sorry, dude, I'm going this way.
My last act. Yep.
And now it's a leaner.
Yeah.
And now what do you do?
Yeah,
It's
now you
leaning
gotta
up
call
against
someone.
other trees.
Right.
And
Big problem.
it's a lot easier to call K&J Tree Service. You know, springtime, you're walking around the yard. You're like, okay, I got to cut this back, trim that back, cut this, get this stump out of here, fix this yard. Give them a call. Have them come out and give you a price and a free tree risk assessment. Very free. Okay?
Very
no
free.
obligation.
Right.
Very free.
Have
You
them look.
call, they come out. It's free. And K&J Tree Service is now offering special discounts for the tribe. $250 off any job, $2,500 or more, and $500 off any job, $5,000 or more.
Nice.
Very simple. KJTreeService.com. That's KJTreeService.com or 203-248-TREE. That's 203-248-TREE. Top 10 things do-it-yourselfers shouldn't do. Paulingford.
Morning, guys. Happy
Hey.
Monday.
Yo.
How about crown moldings, interior trim? Well, I've got carpentry number 6, and that's part of carpentry, obviously. Yeah, if you don't know,
Easy for you to say.
You shouldn't be messing with that stuff. Number 6.
That's right, Beefman.
Yep. Thank you, Polliford. Trim is the hardest.
Yeah.
I think of all carpentry.
Yeah.
It's a lot of math, a lot of angles.
Yep. Plus the little finishing nails you got to use. You use the wrong one, you split it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're making a hammer motion. You don't use a hammer on.
Well, that's why I don't do it.
You use a gun.
Oh, I see. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm one of the persons who not should do that.
That'd be fun to watch you trim out a room.
Oh yeah, this old house fell.
My brother-in-law is a master carpenter, so I ain't going to try that because I'll never be able
A
to.
master. What do you got to? How do you get a? Who gives you that?
Mastership.
I think it's so many years experience, Chaz. I'm not really sure though, but they do call
It's got to be some
carpenter.
official, because I've heard this: master carpenter, master plumber.
You know, like a golden hammer.
There's some kind of level.
I bequeath you this golden hammer
Like a CPA or something, yeah. I don't know.
and a monogram tool belt.
No, yeah, carpentry, man. That's they make it look easy.
I admire folks who could do it.
Right.
Yeah, I do too.
You
I
know?
do too.
I
Yeah, I
can't.
have a lot of respect
suck.
for those guys.
Brain.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Morning, Beefman.
Morning.
Good morning.
Playing with electricity when you remodel. I gotta go.
That is number 1. It could be very dangerous, and a lot of times it's not going to work. So leave that to the professionals. Do not mess with electricity.
Yeah.
Could be very hazardous to your health, and could burn your house down. You never know.
Yeah. Electricity and I don't get along.
Don't mess with that.
No, but you have to know stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like shooting breakers off. things like
Carpentry,
that.
you could almost fake. Like, all right, I'm going to frame a wall right here.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
It probably won't be as good as, but man, electricity,
You don't get one shot.
well, not really, but you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I stay away from it. Outside of changing a light bulb or putting a new, switch plate on, I'm out.
Right.
That I can do. That's it.
Simple changes, simple
no.
things.
That's about
Anything
that's all I will do.
Anything electric I've touched is either burnt up or blown up.
Well, you were sticking forks in toasters.
Exactly.
So
Right.
you're not.
Was it?
you know,
No,
a
no.
coin in a socket.
It was a butter knife just weekend.
Okay. Harold and Waterbury.
Morning.
Hey.
How about haircuts? Don't do your own haircut.
Yes, number 10. You can really mess yourself up, I think, if you try to give yourself a haircut. I wouldn't even use the Flowbee. Remember the Flowbee back in the 70s? 70s and 80s. I wouldn't. Yeah,
Thank you,
don't do
Harold.
that.
Yeah, the
Haircut's
vacuum
number
suck.
10. Yep.
What'd you say?
The vacuum suck in Wayne's World. The
Flowbee, you put it at the end of a vacuum.
The thing that cuts and sucks. That's what they called it in Wayne's World.
Same thing, though.
Yeah.
Flowbee.
In reality, it was a Flowbee.
Yeah, once my friend got money from his mother to get a haircut, and we wanted to spend it on weed instead.
Of course.
So we had my mother cut his hair.
Nice.
Bad idea.
Hey, we get weed money.
It was bad.
Hair grows
and
out.
it just kept getting worse.
Yeah.
As you try to fix it, it gets shorter, and it's
try to
just
fix it.
worse. And it's like, yeah, you probably should have just went to the barber.
Yep.
All right, top 10 things do-it-yourselfers shouldn't do. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Bosses hate when I do this, but this song's a turd. We all know it's a turd.
It is.
Tom Petty knows it's a turd.
He said stop it.
And he's dead.
Yes.
What the hell? Sorry. Thanks for sticking through that with us.
Yes.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Beefman's doing top 10 things do-it-yourselfer shouldn't do. What have we got so far?
So far, I have haircuts, carpentry, and electrical work.
Mike from Derby. Never mind.
Good morning, guys.
That's what I get for messing with the Petty song.
Derby.
It's the radio gods poking me in the eye. Go ahead.
How about your own backyard mechanic? Don't work on cars.
That is number 4, auto repairs. If you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with a car. It can cost you a lot of money. I've done that one time. I tried to change oil and I didn't put the filter on right, and it leaked out and didn't do a nice thing to my engine. So don't mess with those things, especially nowadays. They're so advanced. They're so technologically advanced. It's very difficult.
They build the cars so we can't work on them.
Yeah, no shade your mechanic here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oil change I could still do, but when you go through the inconvenience, like you got to go to the store and you got to buy the oil and the filter, and then you got to find the spot, and you got to get under there. Yep. Then what do you do with the oil afterwards?
Yep.
And when you pay, whatever, you just roll in, you sit in the waiting room, and come back out, and the car's done. It's like, yeah, they've made it too easy.
Yep.
Not worth it.
Nice and convenient.
Absolutely.
John and Miller Place.
Hey, good morning, crew. Good morning, Beefman.
Morning.
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 All right, I got one. How about don't do your own plumbing?
Yes. Number 5. That's another thing that I would not mess with.
What are you saying, John?
Try to change
hey, Beefman.
Yo.
Beefman, why don't you stop talking for 5 seconds?
Gotcha.
All right. John.
Oh, good. I had a idiot friend once hooked up a hot water line to his toilet. So it was actually pretty funny when you'd flush and you see all the steam coming up.
What did you eat?
Yeah. Like, don't call hold my beer plumbing. Leave it to the pros to do it.
You know what we need more of, though? We need more of hot and cold water going through the garden hose.
Yeah.
You need that option.
Yes.
I had that option at one of my houses where you can, make it like bath warm.
Exactly. Wash the car in comfort.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Why freeze?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, John.
Okay.
All right, Beefman. Sorry. You just, we're all trying to talk
that's
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Take a breath.
Understood. I was just going to say, I wouldn't even change a washer. I mean, I don't want to mess with that. The plumbing issues could be a real mess in your house, so call a plumber.
Just say you don't touch anything. How's that?
That's kind of like I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking, well, what can we do if we're not doing these things?
Make lists.
Changing a washer, I think do-it-yourselfers can handle.
Yeah. There's certain things you can do.
Changing out your like a hot water heater.
No.
Nah.
No. But a faucet, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you do it wrong, then you'll find out.
Right. Matt and Danbury?
Hey, what about dental work? You don't want to pull your own teeth or anything like that.
See, this is here we go.
This is helpful.
This is what should be on there.
Right.
Haircuts, dental.
Right.
Surgery.
Right.
Don't remove your own tonsils.
Right. I don't need those plastics that fits back there.
That thing get on there, but that's a good thing.
It's number one. It's number one, beef, man.
Yeah.
Number one. Don't do your own dental work. I really don't care what you say.
It is number 1 on your list. That's fine.
That's the only thing that matters, beef, man.
All right. So we got
okay.
All right, we have another list forming here. It's dental, surgery.
Right, of course, yes. Proctology.
Colonoscopies.
Emmett and Wallingford.
Good morning. Morning,
Hi.
Beef.
Good morning.
How about, legal matters? Hire a lawyer instead of trying to do it yourself.
Don't represent yourself in court.
That's a good one. That didn't
That
make
is a good one.
That's true, too.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, Emma. Should be.
Thank you. Could be, should be, would be.
All right, so what do we get so far? We got auto repairs,
Electricity,
electrical,
carpentry.
we got carpentry,
Right.
and we got haircuts.
And plumbing.
And plumbing.
Right.
We're doing well.
Jasper and Wolcott.
Yeah, good morning.
Brian.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Oh, they already took a couple of mine already, but
what century are you from?
I'm from the northern century. What century are you from?
This one?
The northern century.
We're just checking.
The northern?
No, you sound like you just rode in on a wagon. You sound like a tough guy.
Man of the earth.
Well, you know, in my day I was.
In your day?
All right.
What day was that?
Way before you was born.
I got you.
What year were you born?
Oh, I was born in 50s.
50s.
Oh, all right.
All right, cool.
Cool.
How about climbing up on a ladder on a 2-story house?
Climbing a ladder.
Yeah, anything with a ladder.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of things on here that you would use a ladder. I'm going to put gutter cleaning. Yeah, don't clean your gutters if you got a 2-story house. That could be dangerous. You don't want to fall off a ladder and get killed. Call a professional to clean your gutters as well.
Okay, Jasper.
Yeah, the wife didn't like that too much.
She didn't like that too much, no.
You never know. She might like it.
Well, if you got the right woman, she would.
Right. And she's out there pulling stumps.
You got the right woman, Jasper?
You betcha. I've had her for 50 years.
All right.
Good.
Nice. She's
Congratulations.
The keeper.
You got that right. She is a keeper.
Right.
Is she standing right next to you?
Rolling pin?
No, she isn't. I get out of bed early in the morning so I don't wake her up.
Gotcha. Okay.
He escapes early.
All right, Jasper. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, hey, you guys have yourself a good Monday.
You as well. Thank you.
You have a good Monday as well, sir.
Thank you very much.
I thought when I asked him when were you partying, I thought he was going to say, we didn't keep track of dates back then.
According to the Farmer's Almanac, we have...
we were too busy building this country to keep track of dates.
I'm watching a caterpillar go across and seeing how fur his coat is. Tough winter.
During Prohibition.
Sarsaparilla, see?
That's when men were men.
Oh, yeah.
Back when Jasper was born. Ken in Oxford.
Hey,
what's up, man? You guys are cracking me up with that last guy. Anyways, I got to say, roof repairs.
Roof repair.
Roofing, number 3. Another potentially dangerous job. If you go on a roof and you fall off, you could die. And if you don't do it right, it would come out nasty. So, yeah, leave that to professionals as well.
Or need a skylight all of a sudden.
This is Beefman's list of the top 10 things do-it-yourself or shouldn't do. I got a feeling Beefman calls for help on everything.
Every single thing.
Do you do anything ever at your house?
Eats meat.
No.
Computer stuff you do?
Why? Yeah, all computer stuff. But there's a couple of reasons why. One, again, because my brother-in-law, I can never, do as well as him. So, and I also have plumbers in the family, all that stuff. So,
nice. All right, you're blessed with talent.
Nice, man, nice.
Paul in Bridgeport.
Convicts.
Yeah. I had redneck tooth pulling, man, because I just did that recently and I cracked my tooth and now I got
You pulled your own teeth, did you?
Right in the bumper of the car.
Back when Jasper was born, everyone pulled their own teeth. We used to tie our teeth to strings and close the door. Our dad would start up the car with the crankshaft,
drive off,
and pull the tooth right out.
Pulled it right out.
You sterilize the pliers?
All right, hold, dial it down, Beefman.
Yeah.
So, Paul?
Now I got to go to a specialist, yeah.
Okay, so what was your thought? You were going to pull it out? How were you going to pull it out? With pliers?
With pliers, yeah.
Okay. And did you give yourself anything before that for the pain?
Yeah, a couple shots of whiskey, baby.
Okay.
Wow, really old school.
Okay, this sounds crazy, but can I tell you something? This is how it was done.
Yes, they did, yeah.
You used to go to a guy, he had pliers, he'd give you a couple shots and say, here we go.
Yep, boink.
All right, so what happened? The tooth cracked?
Yeah, the tooth cracked, and now I got to go for surgery because it's underneath the gums.
Yeah, the whole thing didn't come out.
Yeah.
Yep, not the roots.
Very bad.
And I'm guessing you did that because you don't have great insurance?
I don't have great insurance, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they denied my coverage, as a matter of fact.
Remember the promise?
Yep.
3,600 page bill.
Yep.
Right. We're all going to have health insurance.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, right.
There we go. That just sounds great. I don't believe it, but it sounds great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you guys have a happy Monday, man.
Hey, Paul, thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, that's not on the list, Beefman.
Dental work?
No, that's not on the list.
No,
I didn't think too many people would try to do that. That's what they put on there. Something you shouldn't do.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
You're on root canal. Not a good idea.
You're do-it-yourself, right? What do you do? I'm a do-it-yourself dentist.
I got this can opener here, and I'm going to do a root canal.
But there's too many people doing that. So.
All right, we are out of time.
Okay, number 10 is haircuts. Number 9, furnace/fireplace maintenance. Number 8, gutter cleaning. Number 7, painting. Number 6, carpentry. Number 5, plumbing. Number 4, auto repairs. Number 3, roofing. Number 2, I'm surprised we didn't get this, tree trimming and removal. That's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And number 1, electrical work.
All right, nice job, Beefman. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Scott Stapp does not remember seeing my wife's dress blow up, so that's a good thing. He's up next.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates.
The guy from Creed, in case you don't know.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, public insurance adjusters. First alert weather, most sunny day today. Upper 40s hitting 50, 32 now, North Haven.
95 southbound, we have some stop-and-go volume in Bridgeport between exits 26 and 21. Slow you down there. And then on the Merritt Parkway southbound, we're starting to see some volume building in Trumbull at exit 48, taking you down to exit 44 Black Rock Turnpike there as well. This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Let Express Employment Professionals help you hire for contract or full-time jobs. Forget about posting jobs, sifting through resumes, and interviews with unqualified applicants. Go to ExpressPros.com to find the location near you. That's ExpressPros.com. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Connecticut in-home assistance. It's hard when our older loved ones need help. It's hard on them, hard on you. And now more than ever, they don't want to go to one of those places.
They shouldn't.
Connecticut in-home assistance, the statewide leader in home care, family owned and operated for over 20 years. Go to cthomecare.com. Do you need 24-hour assistance? Do you need someone to come in on the weekends? Are you going on vacation? You need someone to look in on them while you're not around? Are you getting knee surgery and you're going to be laid up and you can't shut down the whole house? So you need someone to come in and do stuff for you there?
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
They pick up the phone. Hey, whatever you need.
Hey, what do you need? Hey.
Connecticut in-home assistance. They give their people, background checks and drug screening and all this stuff. They know what they're doing. And, when it's family-owned and operated, it's a much different experience.
Yep.
cthomecare.com. That's cthomecare.com.
It's Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. On the show right now, Scott Stapp, lead singer, songwriter of Creed.
All right.
With all the things you have to do, how do you find time to talk to us?
Man, I always make time for you guys, brother.
See, thank you, brother.
I knew that. I felt it in my heart.
Creed coming to Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater August 6th for the Summer of 99 tour with Tonic and Finger 11.
Wow.
We have to talk to Scott about Higher Power, the new solo album.
Nice.
But first, everyone's the question we get asked the most is, all right, so Creed's coming to Bridgeport. Is Scott in the band? And the answer is...
If I'm in the band, I've always been in the band, brothers.
Exactly.
There you go, see?
Yeah, it's Creed with Scott Stapp.
Right.
Creed can't exist without me.
See?
I agree.
See? I knew that.
Creed is only us. It's all positivity and love within the band, and
that's great.
We're riding this wave, man, of positivity that the world is showing us right now, and we're so excited to get out and just do it all over again.
Well, you guys met in college, and then you become the biggest band on the planet.
Yeah.
And things happen, and you need a break, so you took a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's the best way to characterize it, because it's the truth. And I think it was good for all of us, man. We all are creatives, of course, by nature, and we all went on to continue to pursue our passions in other areas, and it's worked out well for everyone involved. And here I am today talking with you guys about a new record, Higher Power, with a top 10 single and on tour and a Creed tour to boot, man. So I am blessed and just very grateful for everything that's happening right now, and just trying to enjoy every minute of it and stay healthy so I can deliver.
Excellent.
We're talking to Scott Stapp, lead singer, songwriter of Creed, coming to the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater August 6th for the Summer of 99 tour with Tonic and Finger 11. That's a pretty wild year.
Yeah.
So a Creed tour, a Scott Stapp tour, a Scott Stapp album.
Right. Busy.
It's a lot.
100%.
Very busy.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I look at it like this. It's making up for lost time.
Yes.
And so it's just one foot in front of the other, and I'm very, very proud and excited about my new record, and we've talked about it within the band that rising tide raises all ships, and we support each other's work tremendously. And so, we're able to get out there and play the Creed shows and the Creed songs, and give that to the fans, and then as well share what we do outside of the band, which the fans have been so appreciative and receptive of and connected with as well. So it's a good time for Creed and to be a part of Creed and the love that's going on within the band and how it's reconnecting, because it's just all good stuff, like I said.
This first ever duet that you did with Dorothy, the song is called If These Walls Could Talk, and it's about falling from grace and the long journey back. Does that have anything to do with your experience with Creed or your personal life? What's that about?
I think it has many. You could articulate the meaning to that in various ways. As human beings, we go through things in life. We have our highs, we have our lows, and in any tragedy or struggle in life that we've endured and found ourselves alone in, I think that song really is kind of characterizing that experience. In feeling that if only people knew.
If only they knew what?
The things that go on that many people suffer in silence over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, because there's a lot of people that suffer in silence, and I think that song is really articulating that suffering in silence, period, that a lot of us experience in life. And so, I hope that song resonates with folks out there and connects with people and lets them know they're not alone. It's okay to pick up the phone and reach out for help. And I was blessed to have Dorothy join me on that song. I think she did an incredible job, and it's really a song that I'm proud of, and again, hope it resonates with people. And it seems like it has been.
Talking to Scott Stapp, lead vocalist and songwriter of Creed, coming to the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater August 6th. Summer of '99 tour with Tonic and Finger 11.
Cool.
Just released a solo album called Higher Power. Scott, do you remember just like not last summer, the summer before you guys played at the Milford Oyster Festival?
I sure do. I will never forget that show. It was an incredible show and a lot going on behind the scenes. And I won't forget it because it reminded me specifically, just the power of music and how not only is it a conduit to connect with people, but even continues to be something that's healing, motivating, and provides me just an energy and a way to express myself that I'm so grateful for.
So my wife, Jennifer, big fan of yours, followed AJ and I up on stage for us to do the intro for you guys.
Yeah.
And as she was up there videotaping us and the crowd that was there to see you, and they were all fanatical and ready and psyched to see you, her dress blew up. And as she was so embarrassed when she was walking down the stairs, she walked right by you and didn't even know that she was walking by you, which is probably a good thing because she probably would have attacked you, like in a good way. So
I don't recall that, so tell her not to be embarrassed.
Okay, good.
Things happened. But anyway, I just remember that being a very good show on a lot of levels, and look forward to getting back there again. The energy from the crowd was incredible.
Connecticut loves you.
Love your town, man. Love Connecticut.
Would you mind saying hi to Jennifer?
Hi, Jennifer.
There's her ringtone.
Yep, there you go. See?
Well, Scott, thank you so much for making time for us. We're looking forward to the show at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater in Bridgeport, August 6th. Higher Power, the new album is out now. Unbelievably awesome, man. You're firing on all cylinders, brother. I hope you are proud of everything that's happening and excited about it.
Thank you guys so much. Let me tell you, God is good. And I'm grateful, man. And thank you for supporting me and Creed all these years. And I appreciate your time.
I can't tell you how many times I listened to that album, My Own Prison, over and over and over. That is a masterpiece.
It really is.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you in August.
All right. We'll see you in August, guys. I appreciate the support on the new record, too. Thank you so much.
Higher Power. Thank you.
All right.
Did he sound annoyed when he said hi, Jennifer? I mean, it was a dumb thing to ask.
No.
But, whatever. I had to ask.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I don't blame him. I'd be annoyed too. It's like, what am I, your performing monkey over here?
Well, for the moment you are.
Yeah. The downpour Saturday. How about that downpour?
Oh, my God.
Multiple people sent to the hospital. That's coming up in news.
Hi, Jennifer.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, first alert weather, mostly sunny, upper 40s, hitting 50 today, 39 Bethany.
95 southbound, we have an accident in Westport that has the two left lanes blocked at exit 17. It's blocking everything back up to exit 19, and stop and go volume starts at 26 to 21, so it's going to be a slow ride from Bridgeport through Westport. Again, two left lanes blocked at exit 17 in Westport. Merritt Parkway southbound, volume building in Trumbull, exit 48, taking you down to exit 44 there as well. This report is sponsored by the W.I. Clark Company. W.I. Clark provides superior equipment, parts, and service to the construction and landscape industry across Connecticut. They represent great brands like John Deere, Wirtgen, and Leeboy, and their employees have been the key ingredient behind their success since 1925. Online at WIClark.com. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
La Claire! La Claire! Try that before 7 o'clock on a Monday.
Not easy.
La Claire.
La Claire!
LeClaire Heating and Air. My friend Rich over there will take care of you. Well, that's a lot of air.
Montflair.
LeClaire.
Beware.
Heating and Air.
Don't despair.
He's over there and will take care of you.
With an eclair.
I love eclairs.
So
All right, don't trust anyone for your propane needs, heating oil, getting your AC units all ready for the season, getting the heat, furnace, that goes down. This is that weird time where one day you have the air conditioner on, the next day you're going to have the heater on.
Yep.
Make sure they're both working well. It's a good time to get your heater checked, too, as it kind of takes a break.
Yeah, don't do it yourself.
Don't do it yourself.
No.
LeClaire Heating and Air, 203-735-1700. That's 203-735-1700. Now, we were talking about this earlier. How do you become a master plumber?
How?
There's something you got to do. It's not just that I'm a plumber.
Yeah.
Or I know plumbing. It's a master plumber. They have master plumbers there. So if you're redoing a bathroom or a kitchen, it's nice to have someone who's a master do the work.
You want that.
Get it done right the first time.
Yes.
On the web, they are LeClairHVAC.com. That's LeClairHVAC.com. LeClair Heating and Air. About them Husky men.
Yes.
UConn men won last night, 75-58. They go on to play San Diego State in the Sweet 16 Thursday night. Thanks to Yale winning on Friday, there are no brackets intact. Thank you, Yale, for screwing us all.
Way to go, Yale.
Number 3, UConn women play number 6 Syracuse tonight at 6.
Right.
We're very rich in talent here in terms of collegiate sports. UConn and Quinnipiac and Yale, who knew?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, so lots of rain on Saturday.
Oh, great. I got to pee.
Send people to the hospital was so bad.
Yeah.
2 to 3 inches.
Nasty.
Just never stopped.
Yep.
West Haven got hit real hard. There's this slogan they use: if you see flooding, don't drown, turn around.
Okay. That's from the folks who,
I don't know. I just always think it's good to weed those people out. If you're that dumb to drive into like what is now a lake, then
if you have to be told,
it'll be okay.
Right.
If we have to go on without you.
Right.
But this is serious business. 5 people hospitalized after multiple car crashes on Route 8 in Shelton over the weekend.
Oh,
that rain was serious.
Yeah.
The Shelton Fire Department first arrived at Route 8 between exits 13 and 12 at around 11:22 a.m. for a car collision involving a blue BMW. Fire officials said the vehicle was found with heavy damage and a large tree down.
Oh.
That's just horrible. 3 people were in the car. They had to get one out with the hydraulic spreaders or whatever.
Yeah. The jaws of life.
Officials said there was a child in the car as well. All 3 victims were transported to a local trauma facility for evaluation. A few hours later, Shelton Fire Department alerted to a second crash on Route 8. Emergency vehicles were already at the scene. They were released to attend a single vehicle accident on the median. So I guess it's like, all right, we're going to wrap up this accident. Now go over to that one.
Right. Well, we're in the area.
Response teams found the car entangled in a tree with one woman inside. The woman was seriously injured. She was removed and transported to a local trauma facility.
Not for nothing, but folks on Route 8 were speeding their asses off on Saturday. I was on there.
I was there on yesterday.
Yep.
I almost had a car accident. Someone got on the highway and drove right into my lane, not looking.
Right.
I had to hit the horn. I went over to the rumble strips.
Yeah.
Then I did the fist in the air.
Right.
Oh, how dare you, sir!
Road hog!
Road hog! What happened to Route 8? It's now the new 691.
Seriously.
It's like Death Race 2000.
It really is.
AJ, I was doing 70 miles an hour and I was slow and in the way.
Right.
Like you people. Like, what's going on?
Right. Where are you going to in such a hurry?
Where are you going?
Yeah. You got there's ice cream in the car. It's going to melt. Get home.
Wow.
Yeah. Now they were going nuts. It's Saturday when it was downpouring. They were flying. I'm like, that's stupid. You're going to hydroplane. You're going to end up, crashing.
Stupid.
Yeah. And the flip side of the coin was that night, after it stopped raining, all that stuff turned to black ice. Because I hit patches on the way home from Portland. Yeah, I slid everywhere.
Oh. Chaz and AJ, what do you got? Hello?
Yeah, this is Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Hey, I need you to call me, or I'm going to send you an email with some information, okay?
Information on?
I want to make the toy drive and the Chaz and AJ thing a little bit better.
With
a donation from the
well, okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jay.
Hold on.
It's $50,000.
What's that?
It's $50,000.
We can do
I don't
that.
want to put it on the air. If I'm on the air, that's fine. Then everybody's going to know anyway. So
okay.
I really don't give a shit. And I'm not asking for my family for forgiveness either.
Hold on. Hey, Justin. Hang up on whoever you're talking to. Take this call.
Right, this one's worth money.
Take him immediately.
Right. White glove service.
There were also 2 more accidents in the afternoon. All this is on Route 8.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
The BMW, the other car, and then now 2 more.
I don't doubt it at all.
One driver hit a tree and was unharmed. Another driver was in much more serious condition. The accident was admitted to the hospital, critical condition. So 5 people hospitalized after multiple crashes on Route 8 in Shelton. Just Shelton.
Yeah.
Why? What's going on over there? Because I was there yesterday. And I was like, wow, you people are really crazy.
Yeah.
You're all nuts.
Yeah. Is there a goal line over there? Go, go, go.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
NASCAR race.
All right, so we covered UConn, we covered the rain.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like talking about the Royals, but this story got on my radar.
Yeah.
It was the fake pitcher, and this Kate Middleton, she's been kind of gone.
Yeah.
Like, where is she?
Right.
And there's all this, people thinking, like, what's going on?
Yep.
This and that. So she, after all of this craziness, announced that she has cancer.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment.
So,
right.
There's like a number of idiots talking about her, like, what do you think this is? Maybe she was, he was, this
all
one's
kinds
cheap.
of things.
All these,
stupid things.
Stupid things.
Stupid things.
Yeah. It's got to be tough. You got to come out now and say, all right. I wanted to keep this private, but you guys are going crazy.
You morons won't shut up.
There you go. It's just, what do we have, like a montage of morons?
Yes.
Okay.
Kate Middleton, the future Queen of England, just disappeared.
What is going on with Kate?
Kate Middleton had a facelift.
She actually donated an organ to Charles. The real reason Kate Middleton is in hiding is because William actually got somebody pregnant, but it's not her.
Kate Middleton, where are you? Is this a horror story?
This is
the official word, abdominal surgery, but no one's buying what the palace is selling.
Yep. That's your media.
Yep, way to go. Make something up.
Wow.
We need headlines here, damn it.
Ryan McCormick is on. He's a big-time PR guy.
Oh.
We in the media are morons, but they didn't really handle it properly either, correct?
No, I thought they did a pretty bad job, and really was a little shocked about it. First off, it's an honor to be with you guys once again, and second thing is I was a little surprised that Kate did this video, and she's by herself, and she's not with William, and it's just really strange. I don't understand why.
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe he's holding the camera.
Well, that's what they said about the family picture. Let's go back to the family picture that was touched up.
Yeah, with the mismatched the couch.
Yeah, there was a lot wrong with that picture, but it was weird. It was designed to shut everybody up, and it did the exact opposite.
Get tongues wagging.
Yeah, it did the exact opposite. And then one thing I noticed about this video, I thought was a little strange, is that I think it's about the 1 minute and 31 mark, if you're watching Kate make the announcement, her wedding ring disappears. So it's like you're looking at it, and then she has a ring, and then it disappears. So there's suspicions about why that is the way that it is. And it's just, I don't know. I think the Palace is doing, there's probably more to the story that we don't even know. But
they have a horrible video photo person, clearly.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you release a picture that's been so touched and changed and altered to the media, knowing that, people are going to rip this thing apart?
Right, nobody proofread it.
There are lots of people with no lives.
Yes.
And,
plenty of time.
I weren't even suspecting it. They weren't suspecting it. I think that they thought the tragedy and the shock itself would kind of precede things. Or maybe they had to say that, but it was just surprising that I don't think they anticipated that kind of reaction. And I think they were kind of taken back by this, the fact that so many people pointed out things. And there were 8 different discrepancies, at least maybe 8 or 21 different discrepancies in that photo. So they felt rushed to respond.
If they underestimated the media attention that photo or video would get, they're morons, because the mom died running from a pack of photographers.
Yes.
I mean, they all know
they're relentless.
How this family gets covered.
Yes.
And, how do you, I don't know.
Well, they had a video, but the Queen was doing cartwheels in the background. Wee!
Yeah.
Stop it!
It's in a very interesting position. I mean, the royal family's been under fire for a long time. They were talking about how Kate and Meghan may return. Meghan and Harry may return, but it's really been a very horrible year for them. In the past year, that book has come out. Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. Kate's got cancer. Now there's a massive shakeup right now, and it seems like they're in disarray because they're kind of going all over the place. It seems like ever since the Queen died, that stability is no longer there.
Yeah,
but it's very strange to see some of these things happening right now, because I feel like, looking at it from a PR perspective, they really are trying to get their story straight, and there's probably more that they're not telling people. Yeah.
Right. It's weird. I'm usually not interested in them. I just kind of, I'll read a headline and I'll just keep going. But this story is just bizarre.
It was baffling.
Ryan McCormick is on, media relations specialist, Goldman McCormick, public relations. What do you think? So we're going to be talking to Nickelback at 9 o'clock. They got this movie coming out about the hatred for Nickelback.
Yeah.
You have any thoughts on that? Why do people?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd all this hate come from?
Well, I've researched this before, and apparently there was a comedian, Brian Poslin, who was on a show called Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn that was on, I think, years ago. And anyway, he made a joke about how he couldn't stand Nickelback and how Nickelback hates Nickelback. And what they did is that they used that joke that he made in that episode on all the promos and commercials. So that was running all the time. So it's apparently that was the catalyst for everything starting. And then another part of it apparently was their song, How You Remind Me, got so popular that it was playing all the time. And people were a little upset that they were hearing it nonstop. It was always being played on the radio.
Like every 3 minutes. Yep, everywhere.
Yeah.
So sometimes it had to do with the fact that they were getting way, way, way too popular. And when you look at it, it's kind of hard to imagine why people would hate a band so much when they've done a considerable amount of things. I mean, they sold 50 million albums worldwide, and they were nominated to the American Music Awards 7 times, won at least 2 of them. So I think it's the fact that it culturally went viral because of that comedian, and then they were too popular, and people just enjoyed hating them. But it's kind of, I think it's really sad because, if you're a band and you're successful and you have diehard fans, but it's kind of really sad that would happen.
Yeah, it's odd. I didn't know about the Colin Quinn joke, but we're going to have to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring that up to these guys when we talk to them at 9 o'clock, where Nickelback will be on to talk about this movie that's coming out on the hatred of Nickelback.
Yep.
But can't wait to see it.
I went to a Nickelback show and I met them backstage. Nice guys. Looked at I was out in the audience. I'm like, I could see how the fans would like them. Now they're not for me, but I could see why they're so loved by their fans because they were, very fan friendly.
Yeah.
That song Rockstar, where they were bragging about being rock stars on their second album.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's kind of like rubbing it in your face.
Right.
It's like you've only been around, this is your second album, and now you're talking about how you're a big rock star.
Well, they are now.
I'll bring it up.
I wonder what these guys would do to make so many dislike them so much. Have you ever heard about what happened with Adele?
Adele.
What she did? Yeah. So she's this, real famous singer. The second time, so she has a residency in Vegas. And so she canceled for the second time. So all these people, not only upended their entire lives, I guess they bought trips to her, tickets,
planes, hotels.
Right.
Yeah, and she canceled for a second time. So, I would imagine when people do stuff like that, I imagine that kind of builds a lot of negativity. And then you look at Nickelback, and do they have a history of canceling shows? Do they have a history of mistreating their fans? No, it seems like they really love their fans. So, I've got a plan. I think they can turn this around. I think they can actually turn this around, and this will be the year that they completely transform people's public perception about them.
Ah, interesting.
Got to do with the royal family, probably.
Yeah.
And real quick before I let you go, the Mike Tyson, the Tyson Paul fight.
Mike Tyson looks like he's coming back really strong. Mike Tyson can come back very, very strong. And this is going to be excellent PR for him. It's going to show that he's still a contender. I mean, I'm looking at his training videos. And
we're watching those
incredible what he's doing.
Yeah.
They're like 10 or 15 seconds.
Right.
But the burst of energy it's
amazing.
Shocking.
Yeah. But a lot of people are also, people who box are saying he's not going to have the endurance to keep it that intense for that long.
Yeah.
I think he's going to win, personally.
Do you think this is a real fight, or do you think this is a giant money grab?
I think it could be a real fight. I mean, Mike Tyson takes his fights very seriously. I've read his autobiography 4 times. He prepares, mentally trains for every fight. People don't understand how intelligent he is, too, that he studied with all the great fighters. He studied all the great fighters, how they do it. So it's pretty wild. Can I share with you guys real quick the plan that I think it's going to revive Nickelback?
Yeah.
A quick PR idea. Okay, so everything with them went viral, and that's how everyone started hating Nickelback. I'm telling you, if Nickelback went up to their fans and they told their fans for the next month, I want you to do 10 things nice for everyone, do a nice act of kindness, and after you do that, say, hey, by the way, Nickelback is awesome, let that go viral. Let people do acts of kindness, random acts of kindness, and then after they do that, say, by the way, Nickelback is great, or Nickelback is awesome. I think that would really go viral and go spread. Because it would be very positive, be a very good positive thing they could do.
I'm going to play this clip for them.
Right.
I'm going to play this clip for them at 9 o'clock and say, hey, we had a big-time PR guy on. He has an answer for your issue.
Right.
And now if they take your advice, you don't get paid.
No, you don't. But just know in your heart you're good.
Yeah.
I'd love to put the positive energy out.
Ryan, thanks for coming on, brother. Appreciate it.
Honored to be with you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, we're linked up to all things Goldman McCormick Public Relations on the radio station website. Dumbass news. Who's the dumbass in this scenario, the mom or the bully?
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert, weather, mostly sunny day today. Upper 40s hitting 50, 32 now in Cheshire.
95 southbound, the accident in Westport at exit 17 has now moved to blocking the right lane. Traffic is moving through the left 2 lanes now, but it's still stop and go. It is backed all the way up to exit 19 as well, and it continues to stay slow through Norwalk on 95 southbound as well, down through exit 13. Merritt Parkway southbound, you have stop and go volume from Trumbull down to exit 44, Black Rock Turnpike. That'll take you back to exit 48 there as well. This report is sponsored by FEMA. Coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of The River. Get flood insurance. Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers. Sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
The Stefano brothers.
Yay.
Spring is here. I love my garage. I love the floor. And if you're looking at your garage saying, we got to do this spring cleaning thing over here.
It could look better.
Why not just clean it out, get the Stefano Brothers concrete coatings over there, have them put down a floor. That floor will go from like a rust-stained, oil-stained, just messy-looking, salty, nasty, yucky thing to like this beautiful showroom-like floor.
You want to eat off it.
It happens in a day. They come, do it, gone. And now your garage is a showroom.
Yep.
It happens that fast. Sometimes it's 2 days if they do the water treatment like I had.
Totally worth it.
Call them for a free, no obligation quote, an on-site consultation, 860-608-7167, or visit them at dbconcretecoatings.com. There's before and after pictures up there. You can always email me if you want to see my garage before and after. Be happy to do that. I'm just really happy to help people get these beautiful garages.
Yeah.
They also do patios and basement floors, and they do these storage systems as well. So you could drive into your garage and not have to look at shoes and bats and golf clubs and soccer balls and junk.
Yeah.
I mean, that is really the first place you see. This is how most of us enter our home.
Right. You want to stay there.
Going through the garage.
Yeah.
And make it nice.
Yes.
Make it nice. The Stefano Brothers ConcreteCoatings.com. the dumbass? The mom accused of sending the bully to the hospital or the bully? Let's bring in comedian Emily Siero. Good morning.
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 Who do we like as the dumbass here? You need more details?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a few more.
All right. A Texas mother was arrested after a drink she allegedly made sent her son's bully to the hospital.
Oh. Hell of a cocktail.
Okay.
Police report that the child became sick after drinking a beverage made with Gatorade, lemon juice, vinegar, and salt.
Oh. There's not a future stunt stupid.
I was just thinking, it sounds like fun.
Yeah, AJ would drink that.
Although the contents of the drink were non-toxic, the incident resulted in a child being hospitalized.
Wow. From that, huh? What happened? Did he crap himself? What?
Quote, only did it to stop the bullies. That's what she claims.
Worked.
She claimed that her son's energy drink had been stolen the previous day. Oh, I see. You want to steal my kid's drink?
I'll make you
have this drink.
I'll make you a hell of an energy drink. Yes. You'll be going all day.
I would have told my kid to just pee in it.
Right.
You know me, like give him this instead, right?
Yeah, way better than salt.
Yeah.
Right. Here, drink this antifreeze. Try this. Same color as Gatorade.
Oh, you never had lemon charge?
Right.
She's been charged with injury to a child. Who's the dumbass here?
She is, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with her on this one.
Like
Although he's a dumbass for taking the drink.
Yeah, he's a dumbass for pick a fight with the mom. At least be like, meet me out front after pickup, you know? Like, talk about that, like not the kid. Like,
it's funny. It depends on the time period.
Yeah.
So 2024, you can't do that.
Oh yeah,
No, you
for
can't.
sure.
But like 1974,
Oh, yeah.
they'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They write songs about it.
You screw up my kid.
That's why I don't think I could be a mom, because I get so passionate about the people I love. If somebody's going to do something with my kid, I'm like, all right, who's their parent?
Right.
We're squaring up.
Right. Yeah.
Mano a mano outside, you and me.
Yeah.
Station wagons at dawn.
Oh, yeah. We had parents who would get on the bus and like yell at bullies.
Yep.
Wild.
And I'd be like, woo.
Oh, yeah. I had a little Puerto Rican do it
That's
for me.
some tough parent right there.
Remember a little Puerto Rican outfit to get down those bars?
Your mother.
My mom, yeah. You've not lived until you've seen your mom running down a schoolyard, dust kicking up as she's running, heading towards with a fist and going, Alfred, get back on those bottles, get back on those bottles.
Yeah, why don't you tell the story?
Well, I was on a monkey bars. These other kids are on monkey bars.
Does everybody know what monkey bars are?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have them anymore.
Don't call them anymore.
I'm not strong enough to do them anymore. I tried. I'm like, you are weak.
Well, I lived on the monkey bars. It was like my favorite thing to do.
You're a little monkey.
Exactly, I was. And so I went to get on there, and these other two kids were on there, and they said I couldn't go on there because it was their monkey bars. So I started climbing down, and my mom was not having that at all.
So she saw what was happening. Then
Yep.
you climbed off the monkey bars.
I climbed the monkey bars.
You're leaving.
I was
Poor little AJ.
dejected, walking away, head down.
Little AJ with his little flip-flops.
Right, no, I wasn't wearing flip-flops back then.
Okay.
That came afterwards.
All right.
Right. It was
Got a little necklace.
My little pro kids. No, my shirt was also buttoned, yes.
Oh, your shirt was buttoned. Oh, wow.
Yes.
It was a whole different
I had
little
no
AJ.
tattoos.
Oh.
Had a normal haircut.
Okay.
Pictured with the exact same hair.
I'm just beating you to the punch here. Like, what are they going for next year? I had a full set of teeth.
Okay.
I wasn't mentally warped or depraved
right.
in any event, but I'm walking away, maybe 5 feet away, and all of a sudden, man, I just saw Puerto Rican thunder.
Puerto Rican thunder.
Running, man. Running. I mean, I wasn't kidding. Doing dust kicking up. That's how fast she was running. She was creating
She's like, you're not
dust.
messing with my kid.
Yeah, with her hand in the air and everything, and yelling out for it. I'm going to get back on those bottles. They can't do that to you. She became Ricky Ricardo all of a sudden. My mom, when she ran out of like words in English, which went to Spanish, she would like press an SAP button on her. But
it's a very frightening thing to be yelled at in another language. Because you don't know if you're being threatened.
Oh, I remember both of those kids' eyes were wide and their jaws dropped. They didn't know what the hell was coming towards them.
Yeah.
It was like this little female pit bull heading towards them. Only with hair. But she came running over, and I had to get back on those bars, and those kids had let me.
And you did.
I did. I was really awkward feeling. I'm like, guys, you don't mind, do you?
I know exactly. It's like, I'm not going to yell at you like that.
Yeah. Well, I also knew at this moment that the rest of my school life was ruined because once she was gone, I had to deal with these two and all the stories that happened throughout the next 10 years of my life.
But didn't that happen like for years? You'd be in the hall and you would just hear someone.
Alvin, get back on the bus. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yep.
Is that why you go by AJ now?
No. That was I had to because of the FBI. So I heard that for the rest of my life.
Alfred, get back on the bus.
Get back on the bus. Yep. And yeah.
What was that?
That was just her talking.
Very musical. All right, this is going to be a very messy stunt or stupid Easter egg roulette. Some of them are hard boiled.
Yep.
Some of them are not.
Can't tell.
Good luck.
Yep.
You ready?
No.
Okay. Very good. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PR, 95.9 The Fox. I wish you well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stunt or Stupid
I'm
coming
an
up. Comedian Emily Siero in studio. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
She's at City Steam Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's the last
month.
weekend.
Yeah.
Last one, so come on
It's
out.
the last weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, it's unfortunately they just announced they're closing.
Yeah.
I
so-
saw that.
Yeah, so
But I
last
thought
weekend
they were
to come
closing
out.
at the end of the month.
That's the 31st.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
it is
I
the end of the
know.
month.
I
Wait a
know.
minute.
March.
Oh, my God. Breaking news. It's the end of the month.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
holy crap.
Yeah, right. Where did March go?
Yeah.
So that's
But-
it. You're the last weekend?
Yeah, I'm hosting for the last weekend with Dean Edwards, great comedian from the city. He used to be on SNL, so come on out if you've never been. It's going to be really fun.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I love their French fries. I'm going to miss those.
Oh.
What are you doing? You getting your hair cut?
No, I'm safeguarding. I'm
That's
putting
right.
on a bib for what's about to happen.
Okay. Well, you put a shirt on over your shirt, no?
Right. Yeah, I'm
And
safeguarding.
then now you got a
I like the shirt
giant
underneath
napkin
it.
on you?
Exactly, right.
Okay.
I'm dumb. It's called
Seems
being
like a
prepared.
lot.
I'm prepared.
Okay.
You should be proud of me. I prepared.
Who's a big boy?
I'm a big boy.
Who's a
I'm a
big
big
boy?
boy. Again,
What are we doing?
We're doing Easter egg roulette. What's going to happen is I have a bunch of Easter eggs. They're all colored. Some are raw. Some are hard boiled. I have no way of knowing. You will ask.
Can you hold that basket up to the camera so the Twitchers
You will ask me a question.
can see?
You will ask me a question.
Now, who made these eggs?
I made some, and Ruth made some.
Oh, wow.
I made the raw ones because I don't know how to make a hard boiled egg.
You made the raw ones.
I made the raw ones.
How long did it take you to lay them?
Well, it wasn't easy. Because first I had to get impregnated by a chicken. Little birdie was going, boy.
You made the eggs.
I made the yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just a bad visual.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
Yes. But so I colored some eggs, and Ruth hard boiled and colored hers. This
Okay.
way I had no way of knowing.
Can you tell the difference between the ones that she colored and the ones you colored?
No, because we end up using the same colors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's pink, there's orange, there's green, there's blue.
Okay.
So
Some look a little sloppy from over here. I don't know. I think Ruth's would look a little cuter. But maybe not.
let's test and see what has one.
All right, so how does this game work?
Okay, so pop culture trivia. You will call.
Oh, we got to ask you trivia?
You'll ask me. Yeah, well, that's how we're going to determine if I get it wrong. If I get it wrong, I reach in and grab an egg and I smack against my forehead. Now, if it's hard boiled, it'll just smack against my forehead. If it's raw, it's me egg city.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
Yes. I can't tell you being facetious or not.
Wow, so if it's raw, it's going to be...
Exactly.
Ah,
you will see
okay.
Technicolor.
Hard
everything.
boil. Okay.
Exactly. Just go, yes, exactly. Right. So.
All right.
Right. Bless you.
203-882-9757, pop culture trivia. Justin, you have a question for him?
What's your name? What?
Yeah. Just whatever pops in your head.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of the Roadhouse remake, which I watched last night, also fantastic. So star Jake Gyllenhaal was trying to launch a franchise based on what popular video game series?
What?
Grab the egg.
Wait, what?
Jake Gyllenhaal was the star
Bubble Boy.
of what was supposed to be like a multi-movie franchise.
Bubble Boy.
Incorrect.
He was Bubble Boy, you know.
Okay.
All right. Grab an egg. All right.
Grab a boy.
Grabbing an egg. Here we go. Eggs in my hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hard boil.
Good.
All right.
All right.
Raw egg is supposed to be good for your hair, though.
Oh, it smells like somebody farted. I hate about hard-boiled eggs. It smells like somebody blew one.
Oh, I know. I hate the smell.
Next question.
All right. Do you have another one? I didn't realize we were doing questions. I'd have some ready for you.
Oh, see, but I was implied. That's how I'm not just smacking eggs for no reason. It's a yummy. If you get me, if I get it wrong,
It's a yummy for us.
Exactly right. If I get
It's a
it
little
wrong,
treat for us.
Exactly.
If we can stump you.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah, movies, whatever, TV, cars, feel free.
Okay, so UConn is bidding to repeat as national champions this year in the NCAA men's tournament. Which team did they beat in the final last year?
They beat San Antonio.
Incorrect. They beat this next game's upcoming opponent, San Diego State. This is a rematch for UConn from last year's title game.
All right. Egg in my hand. 3, 2, 1.
Another
hard-boiled. Yes. Woo! I'm living large. It hurts, though.
Poor chicken.
It hurts.
You went through all the trouble laying the egg.
Oh, no, I laid some of them.
It's on the factory, packaged them, and brought them to a store.
I'm
and
laying
then
a
they
big
were
fat one right
purchased
now.
just so they could be smashed on your head and thrown in the garbage.
It smells over here.
Really?
Yeah, if anybody has any gas, now's a good time to do it. We'll have no idea.
All right, round 2, pop culture trivia. We got to get these questions coming fast.
Yes.
And furious.
Come on.
And we need tough ones. 203-882-9757.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, public insurance adjusters. First alert weather, mostly sunny, upper 40s to 50 today, 33 now in New Haven.
95 southbound, there's an accident in Westport that has the right lane blocked. The left 2 lanes are passing through there, but that's at exit 17. It's back in traffic all the way up to exit 19. You're looking at long delays there in Westport. Merritt Parkway southbound, also some heavy stop-and-go volume starting in Fairfield at exit 46, taking you down to exit 42, and picking right back up in Norwalk, heavy delays from exit 48 down to exit 38. This report is sponsored by FEMA. Coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of The River. Get flood insurance. Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers. Sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Griffin Health.
Yes.
March is almost over, I just discovered.
Right. Only a week to go.
And it is National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. It's a good way to just recognize you should get your butt checked out.
Exactly.
Get your butt over to Griffin and let them check you out. Call Griffin Gastroenterology at 203-736-9919 for a colonoscopy. According to the CDC, an estimated 140,000 Americans are diagnosed with colorectal cancer each year.
Oh,
man.
That's way too many.
And those are the people that are getting checked.
Yeah, imagine how many folks are walking around with it.
Who go unchecked.
Yeah.
And sadly, when you go unchecked,
you could check out.
Signs start appearing.
Yeah.
It's very late in the process by the time the signs start appearing. 50,000 people die from the disease every year.
Every year.
Just go.
It's scary. Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty simple. Like they figured it out. You go, they check you out.
Right.
If you got polyps in there, they cut them out. They're cancerous. They do more.
Exactly.
Get it taken care of.
Do it.
Call Griffin Gastroenterology for a colonoscopy at 203-736-9919. That's 203-736-9919. Stunt or Stupid. Call in a pop culture trivia question, 203-882-9757. If you stump AJ, he smashes an egg on his head.
Yes, I do.
Hard-boiled?
Yep.
Or potentially raw?
Yes.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Right, Stunt or Stupid, 203-882-9757. Call in your pop culture trivia question if you'd like to hear the sound of AJ smashing an egg on his head.
Yes.
Right, it's the Easter egg roulette.
Yep.
99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Emily Siero hanging out with us. She's at City Steam Brewery this weekend, closing it out.
Yep, literally.
Literally.
Sean in Shelton, what's your question?
What year was the Star Wars Special Edition VHS release?
What year was it released? It was released in 1978.
Incorrect.
What year was
1997.
it? 97.
97.
That's stupid.
That's
after a certain amount of years.
Fine. All right.
After a certain amount of years, they redid the special effects and re-released it.
How wonderful for you.
Excellent question,
The other
Sean.
five nerds
Thank
are
you.
so happy right now.
The whole goal here is to just have eggs smashing against your head.
Okay, I have selected my next egg. My next egg is pink.
Okay.
Okay, I have no idea if this is raw or if this is hard-boiled. I will now take the egg and smash it against myself, counting down. In 3, in 2, in 1.
Somebody told me to inch the chair away.
That's gross.
Rub it into your hair.
It's in your headphones.
It's going to tighten all those pores up. It's going to be great.
Biotin.
You know, I heard egg is good for your hair.
Yeah.
It's on my arm.
Your hair's going to be real healthy.
Yeah.
It's
Shiny
in my-
coat.
my-
Just don't go anywhere hot later. You're
what am
going
I,
to have scrambled
dog?
eggs up there.
Am I a dog? That was gross. It's on my arm. Yuck.
It's on your pinky. It's
Crap
everywhere.
went everywhere,
Jeez.
man. But the equipment's safe.
You're going to be very sticky later.
I'm going to be very stinky later. All right. Christ.
That was excellent.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was an accident.
Boston John.
Yeah, so Godfather 2. What was Michael Corleone's car? His limousine. What kind of car was it?
Well, I know he usually, they all drove Lincoln, so I know Lincoln Continental.
No, it was a Chrysler Imperial. Hey, can I pick the color of egg?
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, pick the color.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
What color?
I'm thinking maybe yellow.
There's a yellow in
Yellow.
Yellow.
Very
okay.
yellow.
Yellow. I have a yellow egg.
All right, he's got a yellow egg.
Yellow egg. All right. Coming down. Then 3. Head 2. Head 1. God damn, that hurt.
I believe there's a dent in your head now.
Right in the temple.
So is that better or worse than the raw one, though? So
No, the raw one didn't.
Yeah. That one sounded like it weighed 5 pounds.
I really slammed it, too.
And you're picking the same spot. Why wouldn't you move it around a little bit?
Because I only want to take care of one part of my face. There isn't many areas to go. You know, I only got one face. So.
You got a big forehead, though.
Oh, thank you.
Ruth's dying rocks over there.
Okay, next question.
All right, Justin, do you have a question?
Sure. In the Easter story of Peter Cottontail, what is the farmer's name?
Brown.
Incorrect. It's Farmer McGregor.
Who puts a McGregor?
Would have never.
McGregor.
Really? We have an Irish guy or Scottish?
Farmer.
McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Dalton! I'm going to have a smashing time.
You're going to have a smashing time.
I'm going to have a smashing time. All right, fine. All right, I got an egg.
Okay, what color is it?
It's orange.
All right, Easter egg roulette. You don't sound sure that it's orange.
It's got a sticker on it.
Okay.
All right, whatever. All right.
What does that mean? It's got a sticker that says
I have no
what?
idea.
What does the sticker say?
It's a snail.
Okay.
I don't know why it's
cute, guys. Ruth made it. It's adorable.
Obviously, I didn't do this one.
Okay, so that's hard-boiled then.
Really?
Yeah, didn't she hard-boil them?
That's right. So I know what this egg is, so I cannot use it.
Yeah, pick a new one.
All right.
Pick a new one.
Not looking. All right, here we go. I have an egg.
Right.
Now the egg is green. Say it with me. Count it down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, gross.
Oh, God. Oh, ick.
There's just like a long drip down his eyebrow.
All y'all.
Oh, God, that's just gross.
Yeah, that was like a lot of goo coming off your forehead.
Usually it's race time for that.
It's just horrible.
What? There's yolk on the. Luckily, we have a drop cloth. Don't freak out.
Yeah, no one's freaking out.
In the office, don't freak out. I'm not making a mess over here.
The studio's all set.
Egg everywhere. Oh, that was gross. Okay, next question.
Can you imagine dating a really hot guy like he's a 10?
Right? Like me?
Like a solid 9.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
But when he sweats, it looks like egg coming off of his forehead. That's the only thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't work out together.
Well,
I'd be
wouldn't
like,
work, yeah.
go to the gym by yourself, babe.
If you date a rooster, that's going to happen. All right.
All right. One more.
That was so gross.
Emily, do you have a question you want to ask AJ?
Yeah, I do. What was the first state to pass a speed limit law?
The first state to pass a speed limit law.
I know the answer to this.
I'm going to go Michigan.
No.
Our lovely state, Connecticut.
It's Connecticut.
Oh, figures, right?
Yeah. Look at his face. He's so bummed.
I have egg on face.
Egg
on face.
Egg on face.
Spike it up.
All right, don't look. Reach into the Easter egg bowl. Pick an Easter egg.
Got my egg.
What color is it?
It's pink.
Okay, here comes the pink egg to the face.
I count it down. 3, 2, 1.
Another wet one.
This was a stupid idea.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
God, this is gross. Oh, I'm going to smell
That's going to be flaking off of your skin all day today. You're going to have egg
That's
flakes.
good for you,
I'm
right?
gonna look like you ever see that? What's that pastry? That's like the phyllo dough stuff.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, what the hell was it? Oh, it's my thing. Okay, I felt something wet fall.
What was your thing that fell?
It was my bib
His
fell.
baby
Your
bib.
bib.
I dropped my bib. It smells in here. It smells like somebody pooped.
That's gross. Let's open a window.
It's in my eyeball and everything.
Okay, you good?
Sure, why not?
He's been slimed.
All right, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Gross.
All right, coming up. Oh, my God. Whose bracket was blown up by Yale winning on Friday? No brackets left intact. Joe Zone, sports director, Channel 3. Up next, talk about the weekend in college basketball.
Channel 3, Building Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert, weather most sunny. Upper 40s hitting 50, 32 now, Wallingford.
95 southbound, earlier accident in Westport still has the right lane blocked. The left and center lanes are moving through, but you're backed up to exit 19 with stop-and-go traffic. And then further on down the line in Stamford, stop-and-go heavy volume at exit 9, taking it down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, stop-and-go in Fairfield from exit 46 to 42, and again in Norwalk from 38 down to 36. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. Welcome to the ultimate playground for online social casino enthusiasts. Get ready to live the Chumba life and play over 100 online casino-style games for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
The water doctor.
Water, I could use them right now.
You could use some water.
Yes, I could use some shower doctor right now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The water doctor. Hey, it's Chaz. I'm here to tell you about my friends over at the water doctor. Rick, Matt, Margie, the whole crew.
Good people.
Family-owned and operated business. Now, if you have well water,
yes,
you should have their phone number or contact info in your cell phone.
You should.
Because if your water ever goes down, but that's it. There's no water coming out of the sink.
Not good.
You can't flush the toilet. You can't wash clothes. You're done.
Can't have a glass of water.
You're done.
Right. Your goldfish.
You're done.
Perishes.
I don't know if it gets that extreme.
I'm just saying.
You don't want to be
you go to
without
change
water.
it. Like, oh my God, the water. Not no water. Put things sitting there going, ugh.
Right. You can't change the water in the fish tank.
Exactly. Poor fishy.
Call them immediately. They come right out. No water calls are treated as 911 emergency.
They drop everything.
203-732-8585. That's 203-732-8585. You can check them out on the web, waterdrct.com. That's waterdrct.com. You don't have to wait for an emergency if you don't have really great water pressure or your water tastes funny. They could put a filtration system on there. If you run out of water, they could put a storage tank in there. Nice. Solve all of your water issues, and they're good people. Please tell them I sent you. 203-732-8585. The Water Doctor. 40 minutes from right now, Jimmy Koplik will be on the show to announce a major concert coming to Connecticut.
Cool.
AJ's cleaning egg off of his face.
Literally, in my ear.
It's not from embarrassment.
No.
It's from Stunt or Stupid, which I feel like today was both.
Easter egg roulette.
And stupid.
Yep.
What was it? Easter?
Easter egg roulette. I'm still recovering from... I smashed it on the head pretty hard.
Yeah, that one had a thump. I was like, what?
Yeah.
The concussion from Easter
You have a lump on your head.
I do.
You have an egg on your head. Comedian Emily Siero in studio. She's at City Steam in Hartford Friday and Saturday, closing it out.
Yep. Literally.
How about those UConn men, huh?
How about them?
UConn men won last night, 75-58. Joe Zone, Channel 3 on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
At the half, when the team is walking off the court, the Huskies look like they knew they won. The other team looked like they knew they lost the game at the half.
I think that's a fair assessment of what happened, but then you see what happens. They play a little bit better in the second half. UConn doesn't play as well. You know, it's hard to keep up, and that's one of the biggest challenges for coaches. You have a big lead. It's hard to keep up the energy and the intensity that got you there. And the other team, you know, they came back and made a little comeback, and Northwestern did. But in the end, you know, it's another double-digit win. I think that's 8 straight now double-digit wins in the NCAA tournament dating back to last year. Still a big, impressive win.
No one really surprised by that one, right?
Nope. They were expected to win, and they are I think a 9-point favorite in their next game against San Diego State, who took out Yale last night by a lot. They beat Yale by like 30 points, maybe 25 to 30 points. I didn't get the final exact score, but they beat them big, and now they're playing San Diego State. That's in Boston next weekend.
Nice.
I was at an event for Seymour Pink. It's this great organization that raises funds for families who are going through the cancer battle.
Yeah.
And it was called Pink Night to Remember. And I remember exactly where I was when the announcer came over the PA and said, hey, if you have a bracket, Yale won. And everyone was really disappointed. Like, no one picked Yale in that room. No! Did you have Yale?
I did not. I had Yale winning the first game, but then out after that. I thought they barely won that first game. If you remember, they won it at the end at the buzzer. Still, you know, it was a great season for Yale, and it would have been interesting if they had won. They would have played UConn in Boston on Friday. But they're out, so now it's, you know, then you got the women tonight. They've got a tough game. They're playing Syracuse tonight, and here's the one thing I throw at you, the stat that I'd be concerned about if I'm a UConn women's fan. They're playing Syracuse. Syracuse beat Notre Dame twice this year. Notre Dame beat UConn. In fact, it was the only loss at home for the UConn women this year was to Notre Dame, and it was by 15 points. So there's that on the table tonight when you're looking at the UConn women advancing to the next round.
What do you think?
I'm a little bit. I don't feel, you know, wow, this is an easy win. I think they'll win. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going down to the last half of the last quarter. But the way the seniors are playing, and especially Ashlyn Shade, a freshman who had her career high with 26 points, 23, 26 points the other day. I mean, they're getting great play from like 6 people. They only have 8. There are almost more people they don't have than they do have. So I think they're moving on. And then if they move on, I'll be on a plane to Portland, Oregon on Wednesday, where they would play Duke in the next round.
Oh, wow.
Road trip.
Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, well, you know, when this all started, we talked about who wanted to cover who, and I've covered the UConn women for such a long time. They've been to so many more tournaments. I said, let's stay with them. Let's go. It's one of the few cities I've never been to. You know, last year it was Seattle. This year it would be Portland. And the thing about Duke beat Ohio State yesterday, who was the 2 seed, and Ohio State is the team that took the UConn women out of the tournament last year. So they don't have to play Duke or Ohio State again. They would play Duke if they get by Syracuse tonight.
We're going to have AJ make a little video explaining all the brackets, and the bracket and the teams and the advancements.
It'll sound like me just going.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you're halfway through it now, so there's a lot fewer to do.
Well, to the end.
Yeah. So you still think the UConn men go all the way, right?
I do. And all the experts that were talking about it before game halftime.
All of them.
If they play their best, I think they're unbeatable. Somebody's going to have to play their best, and UConn's going to have to be a step down, one or two, in order to take them out. That's my view on how well they're playing.
Did you see, first of all, who the hell is that tall kid on the UConn team?
Oh.
Now, they're all tall.
Yeah.
So when you see a tall person out on a basketball court towering over everyone, that's like you're 7-something.
That's ridiculously tall.
Donovan Clingan, 7'2". It's very interesting if you ever would see me try to interview me, all of my 5'6" trying to interview 7'2". The microphone, I'm stretched out as far as I can go in order to, I always ask him, Mr. Clingan, could you please sit down so we can get this thing done? It'd make it a lot easier.
Just go uppy. Uppy.
That's a very funny.
Just ask him to hold you for the interview. That'd be funny.
Can I sit in your lap, uppy?
Really?
Joe, if you have a still of that, you holding the mic up to the kids, awesome. You're completely extended.
Yep.
Joe's on somewhere. Yep.
Channel 3 Sports on. I was reading that Coach Hurley is very, very superstitious.
That's true. Socks, underwear, his pregame ritual, hats. He's it's interesting when you think of what an X's and O's guy he is and how well he coaches that those things still, come into play. So I think that makes him a very interesting character. And then, the more you hang around him, the more interesting he is. It's just hard to get him to, break out of coach speak all the time. There's so many people around and everybody has they think that people in the media have an agenda. They're always trying to, get that gotcha moment. So, most coaches are pretty reserved the way they do things, and I get that. So I don't look for anything more than mostly X's and O's, as they're getting through the tournament. That's what they want to focus on. It's hard to get personal with these coaches when it comes to behind the scenes. I mean, Gino's birthday he won Saturday on his 70th birthday.
Nice.
And the players came out with T-shirts that had various pictures of him throughout his career, which was a riot. And he talked about it, talking about the 70s and his look in the 70s and the fact that he is 70. So it's hard to get personal with these guys.
Then he threw his cake.
But Hurley's wife travels with a portable washing machine so she can wash his clothes.
Yes.
Because he wears the same exact clothes.
Yeah.
The socks have holes in them, the underwear has the shirt, everything.
Yep.
It's pretty...
That's really doing it.
Yeah.
That's very superstitious.
And as soon as he loses one, or when he loses one, or if he loses one, then his routine would change, and he'll start all over with a new one.
Then he does this thing with M&Ms. He'll have 8 M&Ms, but he'll pick through the colors, and he will not eat a color of, the opposing team.
None of that obviously has anything to do with anything, but it's just mindset. It's just, I do that on the golf course. If I shoot a good round, I'll wear the same shoes, the same hat, the same shirt, and, do the exact same thing. It's stupid superstition is what it is.
Well, do you eat the same meal every night, too? I mean, if you're on a winning streak, so meatloaf every night?
Right.
I can see that happening.
Yep.
I like it. I have that with comedy. I have rings I have to wear when I'm on stage. So it's like a ritual of what I do before I go on stage. It's I don't know. It's grounding.
It gets you in the zone, right?
It's you in the zone, yeah.
I have one too. I pray. Please let this go well. Please let this go well. Please let this go well.
I mean, I'll knock on wood if someone says, how's it going or whatever.
Right.
I'll knock on wood.
Yeah.
But
that's as far as you go.
I'm not bringing a portable washing machine around.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same underwear.
Yeah. So, all right, Joe. Well, good luck. I hope you travel to Portland.
Yeah, have fun.
Well, I look forward to it, and maybe we'll do this again next Monday.
I'd love it. Joe's Zone Channel 3. Thank you, sir.
Okay. See you guys.
Right.
Bye.
That's a real sports guy right there.
Very.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Go UConn.
Yay.
There's everyone's making videos. And with the college basketball playoffs in full swing, women are taking to social media to share tips for how they handle their husbands being glued to the TV for March Madness.
Oh.
Here's March Madness widow, Allie.
Living in my own madness here. My number one tip is going shopping. This is the time where you could get those purchases under the radar. Another great thing to do when they're glued to the games is the kids will just kind of sit there with him. So I could have a lot more girls' nights, and organizing the house without having another opinion there is also a good benefit.
There is something about doing a project without the other one there.
Oh, yeah.
You just it gets done so quickly.
There's no fights.
There's no conversation.
Right. Like, I want to help. No.
Yeah.
I want to go.
I think about this. I think about that.
Yeah.
See, Emily's single when I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's something
I know.
to that.
There's something to it. Like, I have my space. I
You
like
seem
to
happy.
decorate it. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, look at her. Big
I'm like,
smile
I
on her face.
don't want some guys like Call of Duty set in my cute little setup yet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Toys is always down.
Remnants of that capsized boat from the Connecticut Rowing Club. Remember we did this story last week?
Yeah.
This is kind of creepy. This was a story was sent to me by tribe member John Schumacher, who lives on Long Island.
Yeah.
So over here on this side of the Long Island Sound, we had like 29 people pulled from the water on a very cold day from the Saugatuck Rowing Club. They got caught in rough waters. 2 boats went over, and then the coach's boat went down.
Yep.
And it was could have been a horrific disaster. So some remnants of the boats that went over washed ashore at Rocky Point.
Well, that's creepy.
Just a shocking discovery here on the North Shore of Long Island today. We have the remnants of the capsized chase boat that washed ashore here. This all happened Wednesday evening. The motor to the boat is still here, right next to the remnants here of the boat. The hull of the boat, though, is still missing. What's even more shocking about what washed ashore here, the key is still in the ignition right next to the wheel.
Where would it be, really?
Seriously, you're going to shut it off? I'm going to shut this off before it capsizes.
That's pretty efficient. Like if the guy as the boat was sinking, let me turn this off.
And take the key with me.
And I'm going to take the key.
Yeah.
Reminder of a scary situation Wednesday evening. 3 rowing sculls and a chase boat from the Saugatuck Rowing Club in Connecticut capsized in the Long Island
Yeah, they go through the whole story. We heard this.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Keys make the shame.
No, it was creepy though when you see the shot of like just pieces of a boat washing ashore.
Right.
Yeah. Like they talked to a witness somewhere in here. You got to get the witness because he looks like he doesn't know what the hell to say. But it's creepy. You're walking along the beach, then all of a sudden there's just boat parts, and if you don't know the story that everyone got out okay, you're wondering, is there a dead body around here
There's a
somewhere?
shark tooth stuck to it.
That's
Like
right.
the orca.
Right. What was the name of the guy whose head popped out?
Ben Gardner's boat.
Ben Gardner.
That was Ben Gardner's boat.
Yeah. All right, here's the witness.
I did not have a clue, but a lot of stuff washes up on this beach. But it was kind of spooky in a way because all of a sudden didn't really comprehend in my head.
Only one racing
Comprehend.
I hate that. He had a good sound clip, and then he screwed up that one word.
Comprehend.
Comprehend. I didn't comprehend.
You almost peed.
Yeah.
I couldn't comprehend it.
Creepy.
Yep.
All right, Mega Millions jackpot rises to $1.1 billion after no winner Friday.
I'll be playing later. Yep.
$525 million would be, I think, the one-time payout.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then so you got Powerballs, like $750 million.
Yeah, both ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
So I'm losing money twice as much each time. Now I'm buying Powerball and Mega Millions.
This is your 401k plan.
It is, damn it. Time to cash in.
I'll tell you what, though. You hit that, you're going to have a better 401k than all of us.
Who's
combined.
laughing now? Say,
That's right. Who's laughing now?
Yeah, say,
All right, and before we go, Bruce Springsteen he did a cover. What do we have now? Do we have the cover or do we have him meeting Flavor Flav?
We have him meeting Flavor Flav.
That's what I want to hear.
Okay.
This is in Vegas.
This is great. Thank you. What's up, Bruce? Oh, this is such an honor, man.
Ouch.
This is such an honor, bro. Thank you. Man. Many more blessings to you, bro. And same on you.
What was that first?
All of the years.
That thing?
Leadership. Let's get a picture here.
Okay. Yeah, Bruce, let's get a picture.
Let's get him out of here.
We got to get him out of here. I got to show.
He's got a clock.
Yeah, he's got a big clock around his neck. Look at the time. I got to go. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
What was that first sound? Like, Justin was putting that in the computer this morning around 5:15. I was like, were we doing some story of a death?
Right.
Of a long, painful...
Like a plane
Was he trying to say boss? Maybe? Boss.
Oh, is that what it is?
Maybe. That's what I said.
I think it's just Flav being Flav. I think that's all it is.
Yeah. It sounds like a World War II fighter jet going past the house.
Yeah, play that again. That's a kamikaze pilot.
Right, or a motorcycle in Route 8.
Yeah, so Bruce did a version of Viva Las Vegas on stage.
Cool.
And he, bands do that when they're in town. If they're in Boston, they'll do, something from Aerosmith or from, Dirty Water,
right,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Sweet Caroline. What can artists do when they come to Connecticut?
Quite property.
You're not going to play a Michael Bolton song.
Taxman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Taxman from the Beatles. Yeah.
We don't have any songs.
No, we don't have any. Yeah.
Anything.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
You can't afford a song.
That's it.
We don't inspire good music.
We have nothing.
Channel 3, Biller, Minnesota, public insurance adjusters. First alert weather, mostly sunny, upper 40s, hitting 50, 34 now in Brantford.
95 southbound, we have some stop-and-go traffic at exit 19, taking you down all the way through exit 13 in Norwalk. That accident has been cleared in Westport, but the traffic is still very heavy going stop-and-go volume there. Also stop-and-go volume in Stamford from exit 9 down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound as well. In Fairfield, you're going to have some company at exit 46, taking you down to exit 42, and pretty heavy stop-and-go again in Norwalk from 38 down to exit 36. Their support is sponsored by FEMA. Coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of The River. Get flood insurance. Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers. Sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
All right. March is National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and Griffin wants you to get a colonoscopy.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Place with Easter eggs.
What's that?
A place to put the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
It's all nice and clean now.
Yeah. According to the CDC, an estimated 140,000 Americans are diagnosed with colorectal cancer each year, and an estimated 50,000 die from the disease.
That's way too many.
You don't have to do that.
No.
You go and get your butt over to Griffin.
Have
them check it out.
Yes.
Get your keister checked. Keister checked for Easter.
Nice. That's slogan.
Griffin Gastroenterology, 203-736-9919. Get yourself a colonoscopy. The American Cancer Society recommends that people at average risk of colorectal cancer start regular screenings at age 45. It really is not that bad.
No.
It's
actually kind of fun, really. Get to empty out, and you get the greatest sleep of your life.
Oh my God!
Then you have to toot before you can leave.
Right, that's your favorite part.
That's the best part.
Toot before you leave.
I was taking requests. I was.
Call Griffin Gastroenterology for a colonoscopy at 203-736-9919. 203-736-9919. watched Roadhouse?
I did.
I did.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Emily did not? Yeah, I thought it was great.
You know what? I didn't hate it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, would recommend.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
Not the perfect movie.
No.
I was prepared to dislike it very much, just on principle. I was prepared.
Yeah, because I loved the first one.
But I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Jake Gyllenhaal, he carried that movie.
He's likable.
He's very likable.
Very likable. And he played Dalton differently than the original Dalton, the first Roadhouse.
Well, like it's a different movie.
Yeah, I mean, the premise was there. He gets hired to keep the peace in a bar, but it wasn't a copy of the original. I liked that.
Yeah.
It was its own movie.
Yeah, he was such a nice guy for a badass, but then you learn that you don't want to see him angry.
Right.
Kind of like the Hulk.
Exactly. Yeah, because he can't let go.
Ruth, did you like it?
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every minute.
Yeah, we were like a minute or two in, and it's like him with his shirt off, and Jennifer's like, hey, this looks great.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Enjoyed every minute.
It looks like it's going to be a great movie. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, Duke and Jack, big time, man.
Yeah. What'd you like? Why don't you bring us through? Give us your review.
Okay. Well, first of all, again, I like the fact that that it was not a carbon copy of the original. Same premise. The guy gets hired, keep peace at a bar. I like the bar staff that they had because you really didn't in the first movie. You really didn't delve too much into the characters of the bar personnel. There was an occasional person here and there, but you actually learn about the people at the bar. I like that they brought in an unseen monster in the harbor, which took care of one of the villains.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was very funny that like he actually cared so much about people that after he beat these guys up, he actually took them to the hospital and dropped them off.
That is a real funny scene. They're all in the car together.
Yeah, they're all holding their heads and whatnot. And that guy actually, no, I broke his arm. He tells the lady before he leaves. And the villain was believable. It was just a guy who wanted the place to make another place out of it. Whereas the other one, there's that guy Ben who like owned the town, and they were doing stupid things like driving a monster truck to the dealership, things like that. It was more believable this time around. I liked it. I thought it did a great job, and it didn't have the happy boy meets girl ending that most movies have.
It was like a Twilight Zone episode for me, the first section of the movie, the first act, because it was this beautiful bar on the water, and it's a very calming place to be. There's like a grass roof, and, you know, you could picture yourself drinking out of a coconut and
rear deck on the water.
And, you know, there's customers, and they're not dirt bags, and all of a sudden, just a fight would break out.
Fight breaks out, yep, exactly.
And then everybody joined in.
I'm having a hard time grasping this as reality.
Although, if you've ever been to a beach club in the Hamptons in the summer, that's what happens. Everybody's having a good time, and a fight breaks out.
No, but you see it coming. You see people starting to get in each other's face.
Yeah.
There's an escalation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this was just everyone's having a good time, and all of a sudden, they're just going at it.
That one bro, like I just yells, bar fight!
That reminded me of John Belushi in Animal House yelling food fight and all hell break loose.
Right. And everybody just starts slapping the person next to them.
Yeah.
Going over tables and whatnot.
The band wouldn't stop playing.
No.
The whole bar gets emptied out into the street. The cops are there. And then the camera comes back in the bar. The band's still playing. They're like, all right, very good.
Yep. Then they kept the chicken wire in front of the band as true to the original.
Right.
You know?
The bands were great, too. Like, that was a play. Like, every time they had a different band, I'm like, oh, I'd want to go see this band.
See, the thing is, what I liked about that also, because in the first movie, you had the same band, Jeff Healey's band, the entire time. This one, they had different bands. And
they were all great.
I liked that touch. Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah. So I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had no problem with it.
You wouldn't change anything?
No, I would not.
Yeah. Justin?
I got a big kick out of the bad guy getting the shave on the boat. That was probably my favorite scene.
Okay, I texted young Chaz this because the guy's on a boat in an open ocean and the boat's moving.
Yeah,
and he's getting a shave with a straight razor
at the end of the catamaran too. There's water on both sides,
and he keeps getting pissed off at the barber. He keeps getting mad at the shaver
with a straight razor.
Yeah, then he ends up punching the captain because the captain said, you know, smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that villain did a great job. He was conveying psychopath very well. He didn't seem like he was play acting. There was nothing connecting behind his eyes. It didn't seem like.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
It was just him.
Yeah. It's a fun movie. It was free.
Yeah.
You have Amazon Prime. It's free. So
Exactly.
Can't complain.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Colin. What the hell's his name? The
McGregor.
McGregor. I actually liked him.
Why did you help him?
Oh,
because she's nice.
The different Vic. Because she's nice.
she's
You're right. She's nice.
Thank you very much, Ruth.
You're welcome.
It was very nice. I liked him as the villain.
Yeah, he's a good villain.
Yep. I liked him. I know that. I thought he would get annoying.
We saw his hiney a lot.
Way too many times.
A lot.
Way too many times. Yeah. Yep. Now all of a sudden, Emily
I
wants
know.
to
I'm
see
like,
the
I'm
movie.
going to watch it tonight. No.
He's kind of built like the Tasmanian Devil. Remember the Tasmanian Devil from Bugs Bunny? They kind of have the same build.
Joe the Barber.
Oh, let's comment about the shave on the stern of the boat. So silly. You can't do that. Up and down. I thought the movie was actually, like AJ said, not a carbon copy. It was cool to see different bands, but it was just so corny. Every fight was during the day because it is the Keys. It's sunny. It's beautiful.
There was a fight at night. There was a fight at night.
There was fighting.
Yeah, that one with
it was one or two in the parking lot when they asked if they had.
No. When McGregor came in, it was nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fat one because you needed it at night.
Dalton! Hey, we're going to smashing time!
It was a silly remake. I'm glad I fell asleep twice during it and woke up and it's still the same scene.
Get out the phone.
It's a point, though. It was silly. It was fun.
Really, Joe? I mean,
I hated it. It's my opinion.
Now you know how I feel about your phone calls. Jesus Christ.
Bye, Joe.
All right, Joe. Thank you.
Still annoying.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Yes.
You know we love you.
We do?
Not really.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. work out.
Hold down.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Comedian Emily Siero in studio.
Good morning.
And Scott Haney, Channel 3 Weather, on the phone, back from vacation. Welcome back.
Well, thank you so much from the floating Petri dish.
Nice, the floating Petri dish.
Oh.
That was the name of the boat, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was fun. But there were more men on this cruise than I've ever seen before in my life.
Really?
It was absolutely insane.
That's a good thing for
a lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't stray. I kept to my my post-marital promises.
Yes,
which was good.
You were a good boy, basically.
I was a good boy. And
who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Here, let me give you kisses.
What are we going here?
Good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Let me scratch your hiney.
God, I got off the plane Saturday night, shorts and a T-shirt. Walked outside. The wind chill was like 15. The wind was howling. The temperature. I was like, "Oh my God, what is happening?"
Right, turn around, go back.
It's a nightmare.
So, yeah, Saturday was a nightmare here.
Yeah,
but we were lying in Puerto Rico for the entire day. Our flight didn't take off until 5, so we just we got off the cruise ship at 9. So we went back to the hotel we stayed in at the beginning of the vacation, and they let us hang out by the pool. And all I kept hearing was just how awful it was here on Saturday, and I was just like, "I'm so glad I'm not there."
Yeah.
It was bad here.
Yes, it was.
Ugh.
Bad.
Drenching bad.
Yeah, just like cold, raw rain.
Yeah.
Right? Like your bones get cold,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and then it's Black
Exactly.
Ice
You're
City.
chilled to the bone. But we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Good food, good drink. My tab was $510.
Wow. That's good, right?
So it's a little less
Okay,
than 100
usually the drinks are included on a cruise.
You get the drink
No,
card?
not on gay cruises.
Oh.
Not on gay cruises.
Really?
Because we outdrink them.
I was going to say, they'll put you out of business. Yep.
Yeah. So by Tuesday, this cruise ship left on Saturday. By Tuesday, they had run out of alcohol and had to restock.
Wow.
Whoa. That's That's impressive.
What'd you name your liver spot?
The bar's called the Liver Spot.
The liver spot.
Oh my God, it was so fun. And the only person I saw get like completely inebriated was this straight woman. She came with. There were two guys. They were identical twins. And then this woman was with them, and I didn't know the relationship. I didn't ask.
Their mom,
care. But they were on an excursion with us, a snorkeling excursion. They got so drunk that one of the guys started throwing up over the boat. I was like, okay, this is really delightful.
Yes.
And then they had to put her in a wheelchair to get her back. She got back to the boat on her own, but they wouldn't let her back on the boat. They put her in a wheelchair. She couldn't even walk. I was like, how drunk could you possibly get? They're serving rum punch for an hour.
That was the cruise director.
It probably was. Oh, my God. So it was just like, whatever. It was unbelievable. Yeah, but we had a great time, a lot of good food. I know you're not going to know the song, but her name is Lauren Aldred. She sings a song from the Hugh Jackman movie, where it was like kind of like a circus movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it goes, never. You know what I'm talking about?
Never.
The Greatest Showman. Thank you, Andrea. The Greatest Showman. It goes, never, never, never. So she was on the ship, and she was a special guest.
Really?
And so she sang that song, and it did a bunch of others, so it was really good. But she opened her act by singing that song.
You think
didn't wait until the end.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we're going downhill from here. But,
right. It won't get better.
Right. That was actually a liver talking, saying, no, I'm not going to stop drinking.
Never, never, never,
never. So she did 2 shows back-to-back nights. So the second night I went, just listened to the first song, and then I left.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You just want the hit.
That's all I need.
You walk and say, never, never, never.
Hey, Emily, comedian Emily Siero is in studio, and she dated.
Hello, Emily.
Hey.
She dated a younger man recently.
Just one date. It was one date thing.
One shot deal.
How was it?
It was an experience. I normally don't date younger guys, but I tried to like give him a chance because he said he was more mature for his age, and
he
I was
had gum.
Yeah, and I was trying to believe him, but it was bad. The first date, he was like burping on it. He was just very immature.
Burping like loud?
Yeah, like burping loud.
Did he say "I love you" in a burp?
No.
What?
Yeah, it was just gross and just very clingy.
It's a talent.
I don't know. It's like I feel like his mom puts him down for a nap still.
Like, what's the age difference between you and him?
He was 23 and I just turned 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was a big
23
switch.
is a big difference though, between 23 and 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how about 24 and 60?
Yeah, that's
like a math equation.
That's some decades.
Like how many times is
Yeah. Like, do you guys have different sleep schedules? Like,
yeah, I'm on totally. I go to bed at 6:30. He's like up watching UConn, and I'm like, okay, good.
Right, playing video games. Stop that.
He must be incredibly mature though for a 24-year-old.
Right.
He is so not, and I love it.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Right.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Who's your daddy? You've been quite naughty.
Who's a bad boy?
Who's a bad boy?
Who's a bad boy?
Daddy likes bad boy.
see, I don't want someone to reprimand Scott like that. I don't want someone I have to like teach things to again. I'm like, I'm lazy.
Right,
You got to be Chows trained already.
I'm like, I'm thinking, am I ever going to get married? And then that song comes to mind. Never, never, never.
Well, your bar tabs are high.
I feel like your wedding has to be a cruise at this point if you do get married.
Wow.
Oh no, he's like, I'm so coming next year, and I was like, you are so not, because I'll let you off that leash, and it'll be gone. Goodbye.
They're going to card you and everything. It's going to be embarrassing.
Exactly.
Right.
So it was a good time. We had a really good time.
What are you doing for your 60th? That's Wednesday, right?
I'm going to. I'm just going to go out to dinner with Jack.
Oh,
so we're just going to have a good time. Yeah,
Cool.
Just me and him, and we're going to go out and have a little dinner, and that's it. I got to work the next day.
He's going to get the kids' menu. Make sure they have crayons.
It's your happy birthday. Hooray! Is that Scott Hickey singing over there? It's your happy birthday. Hooray!
Do they have grilled cheese on the menu?
You get a party and everything. And Mr. Ha-Ha's Hacienda.
Did you see the movie Roadhouse yet?
No. Is it good?
Dude, you got to see it.
I think you'd like it.
You'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of it.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe you won't like it.
Yeah, punch up on Netflix.
Do you remember the original?
Patrick
No.
Swayze? No.
Patrick Swayze, Roadhouse?
Sam Elliott?
No.
You want to talk about being gay? I will let you know. I watched on the plane Barbie.
Love it.
So I watched Barbie again.
Okay.
And I got a lot more out of it this time. Then I watched Dreamgirls.
Okay.
And then on the way home, I watched the Mary Tyler Moore documentary on HBO. It's 2 hours.
Damn.
If you love Mary Tyler Moore,
wow,
it is so worth a watch. It was unbelievable.
Oh, I can't
I think
wait
I'm
to
getting
watch
out
that.
just hearing it.
Well, it's nice to see you back on. Thanks for coming on. And we have
Happy early birthday.
we have to talk to you Wednesday on your birthday.
All right, I'll be here.
Sounds
All
good,
right,
man.
brother. Thank you. Okay. Jimmy Koplik will give an early announcement to a major show coming to Connecticut in about 5 minutes.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, public insurance adjusters, first low weather, most sunny upper 40s to 50. 34 now West Haven.
You got an egg stuck in your throat?
I became Miss Piggy. Kermit, West Haven.
95 southbound, stop and go traffic is going to start up at exit 16 in Norwalk and take you all the way down through exit 13 there as well. And again, in Stamford's heavy stop and go volume from exit 9 down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, you got volume in Fairfield starting at exit 46, taking you down to exit 42 there. This report is sponsored by Aer Lingus. Your vacation possibilities just got 20 times more exciting. Enjoy connections to over 20 cities across Europe when you fly nonstop to Dublin from Hartford with Aer Lingus. Great fares from Bradley International Airport, now available on airlingus.com. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
All right, K&J Tree Service.
There you go.
Hey, it's Chaz. If you need anything related to trees, K&J Tree Service should be your first call. K&J Tree Service, now offering special discounts for the tribe. $250 off any job that's $2,500 or more, and $500 off any job that's $5,000 or more.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Sweet.
If you have dead or dying trees in your yard, you need K&J. You don't want them falling on your house or your kids or your neighbor's house. Or yourself. That'd be the worst.
That would suck.
You're walking across the yard.
Right, like a hammer and nail.
Yeah. I was just doing some tree work, light stuff in the backyard, and I noticed there was a giant hanger.
Oh, no.
Like one of those branches, and I was like working underneath it. I was like, see, you got to get professionals in there to do this stuff.
Sort of doom over your head.
K&J Tree Service. They have the staff, the equipment, the experience, the expertise to do it right.
Cool.
I use K&J. You've used K&J.
Loved it.
We recommend the same for you. KJTreeService.com. That's KJTreeService.com. Or call them for your free tree assessment. 203-248-TREE. That's 203-248-TREE. All right, Jimmy Koplik, Live Nation, on the show to make an early announcement. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Hey.
Good, thank you.
Well, we talked about it last Thursday on our show that an artist that I guess we said had quite an experience at the New Haven Coliseum back in, I guess it was the late 80s, right? I guess it was late 80s.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was the late 80s. And hasn't played Connecticut since 2015.
It's been that long, huh?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, 9 years since they played Connecticut.
9 years. Long years.
And they're going to be coming back on August 31st and we're talking about Motley Crue.
Wow. Nice.
Where are they going to play?
Mohegan Sun Arena.
Cool.
Wow. August 31st, Mohegan Sun.
The Saturday night of Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
even better.
Nice.
This works for me.
Is there an opener? Do we know?
There will probably be an opener, but we haven't found one yet. But I'm putting a seatbelt around Tommy, that's for sure.
And bubble wrap.
All right, so Mohegan Sun, Motley Crue, August 31st. Tickets on sale when?
Well, first of all, it's going to be announced at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're a little early.
We didn't hear anything.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And tickets go on sale this Friday.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure there'll be a bunch of pre-sales and stuff going on, which we'll announce as the day goes on. We'll start announcing pre-sales and stuff like that. So it's an 8 o'clock show, and tickets run. There are a few tickets at $249.50, but everything else is $199.50 and down.
$199.50.
Nice.
Okay. Motley Crue, Mohegan Sun, August 31st. It's Saturday night, Labor Day weekend. Boy, what a great deal that is. Why has it been so long since they've played here?
Because they haven't. They've been doing stadium shows with Def Leppard for a few years, and they didn't get along for a few years.
Oh, okay.
Right, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
So they did get back together for 2 years worth of stadium runs with Def Leppard, and now Def Leppard is out with Journey doing stadiums, and Motley Crue said they'll do some gigs by themselves. They're doing only like 10, 12 shows this whole year.
Nice.
So we were lucky enough to get one of them.
That's very cool.
Yes.
Well, and then where were you, the Motley Crue show that Tommy Lee fell from his, from high up in the air?
When he tested gravity.
Yeah.
From his drum kit.
Yep.
I was actually on the side of the stage, but not looking at the stage. I was actually looking at the audience when it happened, and all of a sudden, the music stopped. I'm going, okay, now I've gone to too many rock concerts, and I've suddenly gone deaf.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I turned around, and I saw roadies running towards the back of the stage where the drum kit was, and actually, I was the one who called the ambulance, which we had on site, to take him right to the hospital.
Did you hear little birdies? Little birdies with drum set.
I was in the mezzanine of the New Haven Coliseum for that show. And
you were?
I was.
You pushed him, didn't you?
I was on the opposite side from where he fell, or he kind of slid down right in the middle, I guess. But my friends and I and everyone in our section, we all thought it was part of the show. And so we're all expecting him to hop back up, moon the crowd, jump back on stage, or maybe take a 5-minute intermission and then come on back. We thought it was part of the show, and so did the rest of the Coliseum. So we're all just standing around waiting until finally the announcement came by. 20, 30 minutes later. Guys, go home. They ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Who made the announcement, Jimmy? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember, Justin?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember it being Jimmy, but
Yeah,
okay.
it was me.
I remember the show very well. And then they came to Lake Compounce the next year, and all of us who had tickets from the Coliseum were a little upset that we didn't get admission to Lake Compounce because we got our show cut short.
You're right. And I had promised that the next time they would come in when I made my announcement that they would get either a break or free admission when I made the announcement, but Lake Compounce wasn't one of my venues.
Oh.
And the guy who was running Lake Compounce refused to honor our promise.
You would think that Tommy Lee wouldn't just plummet. He would kind of float like a feather down. He's so light.
There was somewhere, I don't know how, but I heard audio of this, and you could hear him hitting the floor. Someone had one of those home video cameras.
Yeah, I think it's on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
I think it's on YouTube, yeah.
Huh.
Tommy Lee falls from the kit.
Yeah, and you could hear him hit the stage.
It's the greatest hit.
Tommy Lee's greatest hit. That's the last drum sound you heard. Boom.
Right. Boom. Was that Tom? That was a Tommy Lee.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I was on the air that night. I was doing overnights at the time, and I was getting calls from nurses at the... first, I got calls from people who were leaving the concert.
Yeah.
Then I was got a couple calls from some nurses at the hospital, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy taught me late."
The rumor is true, huh?
He's gifted.
Yeah, it'd be cool if like he was able to solve like math equations after that. Like he became like gifted, like this brilliant person.
Oh, he fell, and then all of a sudden became like an Einstein.
Exactly. E equals MC squared. Blah blah blah. Who are you people? Good heavens!
Right.
I've gotten pretty friendly with him. He is a really bright guy.
He is a bright guy.
Yeah, no, he's no dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, and you
really is.
You don't. I mean, he's still very much in the public eye.
Yeah, and he's sober now, right? Is he
this week?
I would think so.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think so too,
Yeah.
but we'll ask him on August. It's not the right thing to ask on
Just do him
August.
with
With a beer in his hand. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
Doing breathalyzer.
Right. I remember Lappy asked an artist at Lighthouse Park when we were doing radio station picnics there about his sobriety, and the guy responded like he wasn't very happy, and he said, I thought it was supposed to be anonymous.
Oh.
And Lappy was just trying to bond with the guy, that's all.
Right.
And it was very public that it was, some people don't like to talk.
I guess it didn't work, huh?
No, he slowly took his foot out of his mouth.
Good, though.
All right, Jimmy Koplik just announced Motley Crue at Mohegan Sun August 31st. Tickets on sale Friday. There'll be some pre-sales announced throughout the course of the week, and the tickets are very reasonable, and it's a Saturday night,
cool.
Labor Day weekend.
Nice.
Jimmy, thank you so much for coming on and giving that to us first. It hasn't even been announced yet. Thank you.
You got it, guys. Speak to you Thursday.
Talk to you Thursday. All right, coming up, why does Nickelback get so much hate? Let's ask Nickelback. Ryan and Mike of Nickelback on the show next.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, public insurance adjusters, first alert weather, mostly sunny, upper 40s to 50, 34 now, Woodbridge.
95 southbound, stop-and-go delays starting at exit 16 in Norwalk, taking all the way down through exit 13 to the Post Road. And again in Stamford, heavy stop-and-go volume between exit 9 and exit 6. Meanwhile, on the Merritt Parkway southbound, heavy volume again in Fairfield, starting at exit 46 down to exit 42. And in Norwalk, plenty of company from exit 38 down through exit 36. This report is sponsored by FEMA, coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of The River. Get flood insurance? Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers. Sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Okay, if you're just tuning in, Jimmy Koplik, Live Nation, was on about 10 minutes ago, giving us an early announcement. Motley Crue coming to Mohegan Sun Arena August 31st. Tickets on sale Friday, and they'll be about $199.50 and down,
right?
Depending on, they got some special seats up front or whatever.
Yes.
There will probably be an opener announced soon, and this week you'll hear about more specials in terms of pre-sales and whatnot.
Cool.
All right. How about those UConn men?
How about them?
They won last night 75-58.
Nice.
They go on to play San Diego State in the Sweet 16 Thursday night. Thanks to Yale winning on Friday, there are no brackets left intact.
Good.
And number 3, UConn women play number 6 Syracuse tonight at 6 p.m. And I hate Nickelback even more than I did before. Now, the question was, why does everyone hate Nickelback so much? Well, because they schedule an interview and then they don't come on.
They're not prompt?
Jerks.
They're not on now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to give him a chance and watch this documentary.
See, look at that. See?
Well, Ruth watched it. She could give us... Yeah. Ruth, you'll be more interesting than these people, trust me.
Right now, she's freaking out. I can hear her sweating.
I could see her on the cell phone with the emails telling people.
Oh, my God, where are you?
It's fine. Now I'm really glad I didn't watch that show.
I did.
How long was it?
An hour and a half.
That's a long time to lose.
Especially when you realize at 7 o'clock, and I thought it was like 10 minutes. Like, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to bed at 9:30 last night.
Ruth, you watched it?
I did. It was more like an hour and 41 minutes.
Okay.
But who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting?
Right. I can't do math.
And what's the whole deal? It's called Hate to Love Nickelback. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty much a bio of the band. You learn a little bit more about their background. It does go into, covers some of the, the infamy and the hate that they received from fans once they really kind of blew up.
Okay.
Yeah, they take it from the beginning, from like when these guys were like little kids and everything. Mm-hmm. You got the two brothers, and the one, Chad, was constantly like in trouble. He was breaking into schools. He was going to go to jail. He did some jail time. All these various things that happened, and how music basically saved him from being, a criminal, basically, for the most part. And how many different different people they had as drummers and whatnot, as far as the band goes. And
they had a hard time keeping drummers.
It just kind of took you through the whole career of Nickelback.
I'm still not interested.
Yeah,
yeah.
As I'm listening to you, I'm not interested.
They showed that one comedian who made that joke about hating Nickelback and how it basically took off.
Was it Colin Quinn?
Brian Posehler was we spoke to him.
Brian Posehn.
We've spoken to him before. He was on the Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn.
Okay.
And he made that joke and it just snowballed. How memes showed up all of a sudden and how this whole big push to hate Nickelback began.
It was kind of when the social media really started to take off.
Yes.
During Facebook and MySpace.
Twitter.
MySpace.
Yep. All that didn't help, according to them.
Jeff and Monroe.
Hey, I'm a professional Nickelback guy. I saw them twice, so I could basically say I'm Nickelback.
Twice? Wow.
Wait, what do you mean you're a professional Nickelback guy? What does that mean?
You saw them twice.
I've seen Nickelback twice.
So both professionals.
I'm a professional now.
Right.
But they talk too much. Through the whole freaking show, you just want to tell the singer, the lead singer, just to shut up and play. He talks about I saw him last year, and then I saw him up at Mohegan Sun for free.
Wow.
That's a new album called Shut Up and Play. Yes.
The one time I saw them was for free also, and I had the same problem. We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Chad goes out, he gets a bar cart, brings it up on the stage, and just starts making drinks and talking and talking and talking. People are going, play some music, play Photograph.
Well, I want my nickel back.
I want my nickel back.
That's where I get the name from.
I was there working, and I stayed, and I was like, oh, I'll check him out, I'll give him a chance. And once, like 10 minutes into that, I was like, okay, I'm good. Oh, my God. I took off. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I think they're calling now.
Here they come.
Too much.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go.
Talk your ear off, man.
All right, thank you. All right.
2 hours later.
That's why you're late.
All right, I think we have Nickelback on the phone now.
Ryan Peake is on the line.
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan!
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Hey.
All right, so what do we got? Do we have Ryan and Mike or just Ryan?
Ryan at this point.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure where Mike is.
All right, you sound like you're on a speakerphone or something.
Let me see if I can fix that here. I know I'm working on my audio here. Give me 2 seconds.
You're working on your what?
I think he said audio.
That's audio.
Audio?
He just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're going to go. We're going to go. So, but thank you. You know, what the hell was that? See, I was neutral on these guys before.
Yeah.
Now, I hate them.
I gave those boys an hour and 40 minutes of my life last night.
Yeah, they're never getting my time.
I want my nickel back.
Oh, what was that?
Which one was
They're
that,
ringing back,
Ryan?
Chaz. Would you like me to pick up?
Oh, my God. Do I want to do this?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see.
Okay.
Do it.
All right, Chaz and AJ, you're on the air.
Okay, I got him back. Do you want him?
Yeah. How long
Okay, here he is.
How long do we have him?
Go ahead.
All right, so
How's it sound? The audio better?
yes, thank you.
Much better.
Yeah.
Just fixing your audio. Thanks.
All right, appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you. How long do we have you for? Originally, it was supposed to be 7 minutes, which would mean we're done now.
7 minutes. We got 7 minutes. Yeah, we're good.
Nice.
7 minutes from
and counting.
Okay.
That's all we need, man.
Okay. Yeah, we were just talking about this hate to love Nickelback. What is your guess as to why people either love Nickelback or hate Nickelback?
I mean, I don't think that it's any real scientific weird question. Just in general, I mean, people have not loved bands for years. Without getting too much into it and going, this is the exact reason. I mean, there's a confluence of things that have happened, I think, in today's life. But I definitely think if you just dislike something, which is how people kind of commiserate anyway, they love to get together on what they don't like. Everybody can hear it these days. I mean, the opinion is everywhere. And then the groupthink and the mob mentality can be pretty, it can move pretty quickly. I mean, that's my theory. I mean, there's some fair criticism level of this, and that's always been fair, but I don't think I think a lot of other groups and artists can't escape that as well. But when, the ball is rolling on one person and the group think goes for it or a group or a thing, I think as a band, we're a thing. We're not 4 people, which, obviously we are. It can kind of steamroll. So that would be my kind of part of my guess. I guess.
One of the things you mentioned in the documentary is the fact you guys were just played so damn much. Like at one point in the documentary, it's mentioned that you guys played like every 3 minutes all over the world.
Yes. Absolutely contributes to it. I mean, anybody gets some sort of fatigue on something you can't get away from. I think part of that was because, we were a rock band getting played on rock radio, which was quite popular in the early 2000s. But we also got played on different formats. And so, like, if you tried to change your station, it was kind of tough to get away from the band.
It was the same song.
At some point, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it gets out of your hands. If somebody's going to play it, they're going to play it. It's not up to us at that point. So.
Right, yeah.
But that's right. I believe that's something to do with it.
We have Ryan Peake on. He's a rhythm guitarist with Nickelback, and there's a documentary out called Hate to Love Nickelback. And we're linked up to all of it on the radio station website. We had someone call in, Ryan, when we were waiting for you to call in, and their bitch was they went to see you, and then Chad comes out with this drink cart and like talks for like 20 minutes or whatever. Like they talked a lot. Do you hear this, or is this? Do you think this is good feedback, or?
I mean, any kind of feedback from fans fancying the show is worth looking into. I mean, there's possibly, the odd night when, the talking gets a bit long. He likes to make it feel like a party when people come to the show, and sometimes maybe that's too long for other people. But I mean, that can be fair as well. I don't know if it creates non-return customers, that's one thing. But typically we haven't heard that a ton, if that's being an issue. But it's just something. It's a rapport we like to have with the fans instead of just having this, song, drip to the next song, drip to the next song, drip to the next song. Thanks, goodbye, and you don't even communicate with the audience. That's not really our thing. And so, we try to find that sweet spot every night.
Yeah, it's hard to tell a lead singer that they've gone long enough, right? I mean, there's that whole, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Of course. I mean, it's like they're every night. It's not like a scripted Broadway thing. It's like you try to finesse it and kind of roll with it every night as things are going. Some nights it works really well. Some nights you end up talking a bit in between songs, but you create this kind of rapport or a gag between somebody in the crowd, and the crowd seems to feed off that as well. So, like I said, you just try to find that sweet spot of what it works, and sometimes it's a bit long, and sometimes it's just hits the right spot.
Have you ever read a negative review on the band and thought, oh yeah, they kind of got a point there?
No, I would say maybe. I mean, if you're fairly critiquing an album, then I could definitely go along with any kind of fair criticism in that sense. I mean, I haven't seen anything necessarily live for criticism that I'm just like, oh yeah, they're spot on. I mean, every artist has a bad night, and if that's the case, then that's fair. But if they talk about our music in the sense of being okay, it's a lot of it's formulaic. Okay, well, verse, chorus, solo chorus, sure. But I mean, I always go, that's fair enough. We try to kind of vary things here and there, but the songs that get on the radio typically kind of fit their format, and I think a lot of other acts could be accused of the same thing. It's one of those things where it's like, if it's fair criticism, I'm fine with it. But if it's something that's just like I can apply any other band or artist to it, that's kind of
right, or that's just being mean.
Yeah.
Nitpicky. Yeah, I met you guys some years back, and you guys were nice enough to have us backstage, and you had some moonshine or something you had just made, and we were hanging out. Then I went out and saw the show, and I got to tell you, I'm not a person who would buy like a Nickelback ticket or whatever, but I went and I was like, wow, these guys are really good. I can see why their fans love them, and I didn't get the hate when I left. So I think people just need to go out and witness it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate that, because honestly, I do. It's like I like music. I'm a fan of music. I like some stuff. I don't like some stuff. And I can be fairly surprised at a band. So it's just like, yeah, it's just, to be fair, it's like we go out and play music. We're not curing cancer or anything. So it's like, come on, watch the show. So I don't mind when it's somebody that's not a fan or somebody that typically wouldn't buy our stuff. And so they kind of get it at the end. They either really like it or they get it. It's like, that's fair. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's it's like, do you remember what happened to Dane Cook? He was like everywhere.
Huge.
Then all of a sudden, everyone loved him. Then all of a sudden, it was like very fashionable to hate him. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, you're cool if you hate him.
Like he became Nickelback.
Like, no, he's still funny.
He is. Very
I think
very
that
funny.
mob mentality is a real thing. Like sometimes people just like that want that one person to hate because it's like the internet does, and it's cool.
Well, I got to tell you, I love you guys, and then you were late on this phone call. Then I hated you guys, and then now we had a nice conversation, and I love you again.
See?
Oh, I will love you guys too. This love is the big part of the title we want to take away. Love is the big thing.
So we're linked up to Hate to Love Nickelback, and I love that you guys are leaning into it. Yeah. It's in theaters, 2 nights only, but all the information's on the radio station website. Ryan Peake, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for your time. Appreciate it too. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Would you call that a successful interview?
Yeah, why not?
a comeback interview.
Yeah, why don't we just say it was successful?
Yeah, exactly how we planned, too. Everything. The whole comeback on the air. They're live on the air.
You're live on the air, Ryan.
Me yelling on my
Ryan, they're live. Come back.
Me yelling on my Nickelback. all planned.
It was fun.
Totally planned, yes. That was good.
You know, it sounds like, hey, I get it. Some people hate us.
Right.
Well, we just had Ryan on from Nickelback. And there's a documentary on about the hatred the band gets.
Right. Now you know why.
You know, when you put them next to like a Guns N' Roses or like a Led Zeppelin or whatever, they don't have that. They're the kind of guys that you would want to show up to pick up your daughter. And like rock and roll seems to me to be not that. It's supposed to be
rebellious.
It's the guy you don't want knocking on the door to pick up your daughter.
Right.
It's the guy who's very rebellious and counterculture.
And it's funny because in that document, they also mentioned the fact that they were first signed to a metal label. And they were like the only non-metal band they had in this. So they were doing tours with all these metal bands. And then there's Nickelback.
Yeah.
Look at this
records.
Very talented, very good at songwriting, very good musicians, crafting a song, not easy to do. They've done a lot of them that are catchy. I think a lot of the rock world is like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Enough. Like, okay.
Enough. Stop.
Right.
Stop it.
But he was a nice enough guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was a funny interview. It took a while to get it going.
Right. The producer was great.
Ryan, they're live on the air. Get back. Come back, Ryan.
I picture him with a cup of coffee going, oh, wait.
He's in like a robe. Like, what?
walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're going to go. That is so me. Yeah, now we're good.
Well, you tried.
Well, first it was 4 minutes late.
Right.
And then it's the phone is horrible.
Yeah.
Like the audio's bad.
There's only one guy.
And then there's this guy.
Just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're going to go. That's okay.
Come back.
I'm gonna try to salvage my show.
Right.
You guys go and you do your disaster on your own.
Right. Go Nickelback. Go do your thing.
That's okay. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Should be on a T-shirt. We're gonna go.
That's Nickelback.
We're gonna go.
I feel bad that we didn't get to play the PR suggestion for how to naturally grassroots spread the notion that Nickelback is actually awesome by doing kind deeds for other people and saying,
"Oh, that's
hey,
right.
You have yourself a great day. Nickelback's awesome."
That's right. We were supposed to. Yeah, we had this PR guy on at 7.
Right.
And I asked him about Nickelback. Do you have the clip?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on one moment for me.
Come back.
Come back.
Here we are.
We're on the air live.
Yeah, can I share with you guys real quick the plan that I think it's going to revive Nickelback?
Yeah.
A quick PR idea. I'm telling you, if Nickelback went up to their fans and they told their fans for the next month, I want you to do 10 things nice for everyone, do a nice act of kindness, and after you do that, say, hey, by the way, Nickelback is awesome. Let that go viral. Let people do acts of kindness, random acts of kindness, and then after they do that, say, by the way, Nickelback is great, or Nickelback is awesome. I think that would really go viral and go spread.
So we're gonna play that for him.
We were.
Yeah.
But then
Just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're gonna go.
That'll never get old. We got to keep that one.
That's okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
But Nickelback's awesome. Really great.
I hung up on Nickelback, but they're awesome.
Do something nice for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, hang up on
They were 4 minutes late, had horrible audio. I hung up on them, but they're awesome.
Have a nickel.
Just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're gonna go. That's okay. We're gonna go.
That could be a T-shirt.
All right. I don't know if this is dumbass news here. Let's check.
Okay.
California man arrested for allegedly taking leg of person killed by train. Is that dumbass? It just seems gruesome.
Finders keepers.
Is this too gruesome to be in dumbass news?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the guy walked over someone's leg.
A dead leg.
That's kind of
The person
stupid.
It's a dead leg.
Yeah,
I've had
that's
dead leg
weird.
before. That's the worst. Comes back up the worst. You did a dead leg, or you punch someone in the leg.
Oh.
First time that
your
happened
leg
to me
falls
when I was a
asleep?
kid, I thought I had ants in my boots.
Oh, ants in my boots.
Ants in my boots.
Ants in my boots.
Officials reportedly said that 27-year-old Rosendo Telez removed evidence from the site after a person was struck and killed by a train, which severed the leg. Happened around 8 a.m., blah, 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 blah. Disturbing video circulating on social media shows a man appearing to hold a severed body part and eat from it.
It's got to be a cheap way to get breakfast.
Nope. No.
Right. Not like a lamb,
Just
man.
walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Oops.
No, that's okay. We're going to go. And bring the leg.
Come on, man. Shake a leg. And ate from it. Nice.
Wow. Not nice.
So you can't like carry it over your shoulder and walk him home.
What's this now?
You can't just like put it on your shoulder and walk home with it. Because you got to eat it there.
Oh my God. Does he have like hot sauce with him? He just like pulls it out, a little
Ketchup.
sprinkle.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Like a lamb, like a man, one of the two.
I don't think this is dumbass news. I think
Yeah.
this
This is gross ass.
It's like
news?
gross. Creepy.
This is
Okay. Well, it's kind of a dumbass.
like a horror movie.
At least,
Yeah.
at least
This
put
is a
it to the
scene
side.
from Walking
Zombie.
Dead.
Right.
A zombie movie.
Right. No, California's like anything really.
Surprised it's not Florida.
The man in the video later
Sounds like
appears to
Florida
raise
news.
the body part in the air as law enforcement arrives. So he's like holding it up like a trophy or
Yeah,
something.
look, hey, free leg. Dibs. Anybody want this?
Thigh
Dibs.
meat's really good.
Dibs.
Number one or number two?
Number two.
Number two. All right,
Yes.
here we go. Man intentionally crashed into zero tolerance drugs and alcohol sign.
This is Orange Beach, Alabama. Police were called to an intersection where a small Toyota SUV was continuously ramming an electronic sign that said zero tolerance drugs and alcohol.
Oh.
Officers tried to stop him, but dash cam video caught him repeatedly and intentionally ramming into the sign until it was pushed off the road and completely destroyed.
Well, he thought every time he hit them, they would go up 1, 2, 3, 4.
Eventually, his vehicle got stuck, and cops were able to arrest him for several charges, including criminal mischief and resisting arrest.
Was he drunk?
I know. Cool. I feel like you can only do that while you're drunk.
Right, drunk and alcohol. Yeah, drunk and drugs.
That's the funny part. It's unclear what the guy's deal was. Cops say no drugs or alcohol were involved.
Maybe somebody else put that sign up and he was a rival sign person. Now, knock the sign down, said the buy sign from me now.
The guy's 22 years old.
Oh.
You know, I drive by those speed signs.
Yep.
And I speed up.
Yeah, watch it go red.
The one that shows you how fast you're going.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll show you how fast I can go. Then I give it the finger.
Yep.
I don't know why.
I like when it goes red.
It's like, what are you doing? Okay, Stump the Chumps. Roadhouse, the original movie.
Yay.
All right, stump us with a Roadhouse trivia question. You get in the running to see Colin Quinn. 203-882-9757. Hold it.
There's a message in there.
Hold it. Can you stop the computer, please? Thank you. Stupid Nickelback. I'm sure they had something to do with this.
Yep.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PR, 95.9 The Fox. Roadhouse, the original. No one's calling.
Really?
Yep. I don't know if it's the movie or Colin Quinn tickets.
Right. He's
Colin
great.
Quinn's very funny.
So he's great.
Amazing. 203-882-9757. Everyone's talking about the, not remake, but like the tribute to Roadhouse.
The new version.
The new version.
New version Roadhouse, yes.
On Amazon Prime.
Yep.
We all watched it over
thought it
the
was
weekend.
great.
But there's an original.
Yes.
And when did that come back?
1989.
89.
89, yes.
Okay.
That's a great movie also. They're both good movies.
Does Roadhouse from 1989 stand up today? Like if you watch it today?
Yes.
Really?
So I watch it every now and then. Yeah, it still does. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, it's a test of time. It's bars. It's fighting.
Right.
You know, I mean, you go out this weekend, same thing will happen. You know, it's like it's dated.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I
Emily?
haven't seen it. No.
No, the original. No.
No.
Ruth?
I know I've seen the original in bits and pieces.
Yeah, me too. Bits and pieces.
Yeah, watch the whole thing. It's great. It really is great.
Don't want to watch the whole thing?
You'll get into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get into it.
Who's
yeah.
the lead? Who's
Leads
the lead?
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like Patrick.
Yep.
And he trains his crew how to fight, right?
Right. And Sam Elliott, long hair, biker dude. Yep. You'll like that. Ladies love that
Yeah,
part.
I like biker guys.
Yep.
John in Brookfield.
What kind of car did the doctor drive?
The doctor.
Yeah.
Didn't she have like a Volkswagen Rabbit or something like that? Convertible?
No.
What was it?
Wrangler.
Oh, she had a Jeep. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't even sound like that brought back the memory.
No, it did not. No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm well aware of what he drove. I know what the one villain Ben, what his name was, the guy who owned the town, what he drove, but I don't recall seeing her vehicle. So legit question.
Yeah.
Legit.
All right, you're in the running for Colin Quinn tickets. Thank you, John.
Yep.
Tom on the road.
Hello, Tom.
Tom, we're live on the air. Come back.
Tom's falling asleep on the road.
Tom, get off the road, Tom.
Tom?
He just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Aaron in Orange.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
What you got?
Sure. So, what was the original tagline for the Roadhouse movie?
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, the tagline. I'm picturing it, too, and I can't, it's not, the tagline.
So what do you mean? It was like this, it would say Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, and it had like a tagline on it. I can't think of it. Where every night slap night.
What is it?
It was following Patrick Swayze's success with another movie, and the tagline was "The dancing's over."
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I thought it was Wolverines.
That's great. The dancing's over.
Wow.
Okay, this is a guy's movie now.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
it's dirty.
Right. Let me know. Right.
Yes.
Naughty.
Right?
Dirty.
Like,
dirty.
take a whole new look at him.
Yep.
Nice job. Thank you, Aaron. Annetta in North Haven.
Hello.
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 Hello. What is Patrick Swayze's full name in Roadhouse?
Oh, Lord.
First name and last name.
It's not Dalton.
No.
They changed his name in the
No,
in the
it
new-
is Dalton. No. Maroon.
You asked for this. Why are you
He's not
mad
gonna
at
help
them
you.
for asking good questions?
Oh, not mad. I'm frustrated myself at the moment.
Yeah. You're frustrated at yourself.
I'm myself, yes. And I'm not, this is me.
A couple hours ago, he took some real hard eggs to the head.
I did. One to Temple. One to
Hasn't been the same.
Dalton. Damn it. I can't think of it.
Why don't you try
Edward.
it? Jonathan,
Edward Dalton. I'm such a Dalton. Hugh Dalton.
It's James Dalton.
James Dalton. Damn it.
Wow.
That egg, man, hit me really hard.
This was the egg.
You took an egg to the
All right, Annetta, you're in the running for Colin Quinn tickets. Thank you. Roadhouse trivia. Tom on the road.
That's me. I lost you. I'm sorry.
So what do you got?
Just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Mike in Windsor.
Hey, who directed the original '89 version?
Who directed it? Oh, God damn it.
Do you know anything about this movie?
Yes.
Did you ever see this movie?
I saw
It's called Roadhouse. That's
I
what he
didn't
knows.
pay attention to the director. I couldn't tell you. No idea. Anybody else want to chime in?
I don't know.
Anybody
Quentin
else?
Tarantino.
Anybody else? Feel free. Jump right in here. That'd be awesome. I don't know. Martin Scorsese.
Wow.
Silence. That's a good guess.
Hold on. AJ's brain.
Just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Okay, no AJ's brain. What's the answer?
Rowdy Harrington.
That's a pretty good name for someone directing Roadhouse.
Right. Otherwise known as Martin Scorsese.
All right, you're in the running for Colin Quinn
Like a
tickets.
fake name.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
if you're just joining us, Jimmy Koplik was on an hour ago, and he announced Motley Crue coming to Mohegan Sun August 31st. Tickets on sale Friday. There'll be some pre-sale announcements coming in the following days. But he said tickets are pretty much going to be $199.50 and down. I'm sure you could find some expensive seats and packages and whatnot, but they haven't played here in, like, what did he say it was?
2015. So 9 years.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be on the radio station website as a podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Final thoughts, AJ?
Yes, thanks to those who came out to the show at Concentric Brewing over in Portland. Thanks for the love, and it was a good time. Thanks, Concentric.
Emily Siero.
Come out to City Steam this weekend, and Nickelback's great.
City Steam last weekend.
Yeah, last
this
weekend.
Is
they're
it.
She's the
closing.
last show.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, sad.
After the crying.
Yeah.
Yes, from the crying. That'll be, so if you're hosting, you'll be the last one on
I'll
stage.
be the last host.
Right.
Yeah.
Put the lock.
No,
on.
you'll be the last one to say something on stage.
True. Yeah, that's true. I got to sign the green room, too.
You got to have a closer. You got to have closing remarks.
Definitely.
Just say, I'm shutting this place down.
I'm just going to say Nickelback's great. Just let the public know.
He just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
Come back. Come back. City Steam. Come back. Ruth?
It was worth watching that documentary just for this.
Justin.
Chaz and AJ. McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus of New Haven. Flubble of the day.
You know, he's accountable at the Tasmanian Devil. Remember the Tasmanian Devil from Bugs Bunny? Not bad. Not bad.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, AJ, come out to the shed this weekend and make some raw eggs for me.
You don't have a shed. You don't have a shed.
Chaz and AJ.
Jake Gyllenhaal owes me 2 hours of my life back. That movie sucked.
Okay.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, I'm new here. Can someone tell me what's going on in the shed?
Stuff.
Yeah,
go see him.
Let's ask this guy. Chaz and AJ.
That guy's still an idiot. It's been a long weekend without you guys. Hi, Rube.
What's going on in that shed, Al?
I'll just sit here drinking the water. Listen to you guys.
Drinking water. Huh? Does water look like beer?
No, that comes later, AJ.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking.
Bye, Al.
UConn ladies playing tonight. Does anyone know how to pronounce the coach's name?
Gino Ioremia, Uremia, Orima, Urema, Orima, Oriema, Orioma, Gino Ioremia.
It's like a brand of cookies.
No.
It's Oreos.
Chaz and AJ.
Great show today, guys. And Ruth, I want my Nickelback from Nickelback.
He just walked away. Ryan, they're live on the air. Come back.
I want my Nickelback. Chaz and AJ.
Hey, Brian, I'm not sorry I took the money.
Chaz and AJ.
Nickelback's got a new album coming out. It's called No, That's Okay. We're going to go.
Joe Biden.